Oh yeah. Hi. Hello, stream. Welcome. I don't know how well today's gonna go. I don't know what's even happening today. I'm kinda still setting my stuff up. Okay. Go here, go here. Activate Spotify. Ooh. Suffer frame drops as everything tries to load for some reason. Okay. That's sweet. Why am I suffering? Okay. I don't know why I'm suffering frame drops. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go to custom for now. Maybe that'll fix it. Unless it's... Go. Thanks, loading. No, I'm still suffering low frames. Why? Do I have something open that shouldn't be? Probably. Don't mind me, I'm just like going through my settings and such. I wonder if it's because I was doing driver stuff. Ooh. Okay, nope, my frames are back to normal. So whatever was going on, I just had to load. So we'll go back to none for now. Good. Do its thing. That was weird. I guess someone was just loading in for me. Okay. Greywarden.
It hurts, but it'd be very therapeutic afterwards.
See. That's why everyone.
This one has been alive for the least amount of time, and he's already done the most amount.
Why did you just send the translator to timeout?
That's really concerning.
I didn't.
Okay, I thought you did. What?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Let me clarify.
You? I need to
Let me clarify. When I say these Avalons in particular,
This explains why there's so much. Why my eyes weren't working that well.
Right there at the door and the other one
there's
over there, they don't have personalities. They're just normal bots that have specific
50
features.
people in front of the
These
door.
have their own built-in
Excuse me, I'm gonna go
personality.
chase down the hatch. The translator. Holy shit. That explains that.
Again, I'm leaving for good.
Stop spinning me, controller. I beg of you.
Tethers up. Greywarden.
Greywarden.
Toss the envelope.
And this is...
It's a letter from Angela.
From the head
She's
researcher.
Yeah.
Best you read it.
Okay.
Just leave me.
What?
You open it, and it says, doing my own research, and nice mirror trick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the mirror is currently on the ship now. As someone has decided to bring it back because she feels now she can actually do it. It's no longer panicked or concerned. Is that it? Doing your own research, night mirror trick?
She's gone to Mr. Core. She took a ton of supplies with her. So.
And
I'll talk with Akira over that.
Lie to me again and might leave, so.
Yeah, she's not happy.
I wouldn't imagine she's happy. Then again, it's not like much discussion was done between anybody at all, so.
I'm gonna discuss with Akira on this.
I was just
For now, we just stay the course, I guess. Still got a lot
I
to
suppose
decrypt.
so.
Yeah, G1's still decrypting a lot of the diaries right now.
Stay the course.
We're
God.
decrypting stuff. We're talking to the guy in the mirror. It's the
Would
best
there
we
be
can
one
do.
for Cosmo?
Right.
Everyone that was on the mission.
Okay.
So yeah, Cosmo.
Yours.
Thank you.
I don't care. I
Not
don't
much to
care.
say
I don't
besides
care.
Just help him out. Doing my own research. Don't know you much, but know you're a good researcher.
She's going there.
Wish you the best. You know what to do next.
She's,
I know what to do.
but she'll leave me for good. She wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna put this for log keeping. Interesting.
Did I do something to hurt her?
Tonk. Yes. And no.
Conversation, such a place.
You two have had a disagreement with something. She's
I
upset.
don't remember
and
having a disagreement with her.
It's not a verbal one, but a disagreement in action. She's hurt and upset with the actions taken about the mirror. At the same time, I'm sure you're hurt because of the same actions taken of them. All that needs to happen is she needs a few days to cool off regarding it, and then you two talk.
Yeah, I'd stay
Don't
behind.
go
Family.
spinning yourself into a spiral thinking everything's over. She's upset that she probably feels that you didn't trust her with it. Or that you went off and did something without informing her and everyone else in regards to the mirror. Sad to say, communication hasn't exactly been a best thing here in researchers. So don't worry.
Neither is caring for one's home or basically thinking of certain things. Just do it anyways because they feel like it. I don't care for how we feel. It's myself and Angela had that mission, and nobody but you and Cosmo listened to me.
That's because they in particular don't seem to care much about how it affects you.
Oryx took basically the head of it. It was myself and Angela that were supposed to be leading.
That's because
And out of
Oryx is
nowhere, Oryx
Oryx.
started giving commands.
That's because Oryx is Oryx. And you know
And
what?
people
Next
took
time
it.
I'm on a mission with Oryx, I'm gonna try and kill it. Honestly. Something I want, bring up that grievance with Oryx. Don't do this. This is what's known as the metaverse standard. Where instead of actually communicating and talking, we bottle everything up until it explodes.
What was I supposed to say about, oh, a mirror that has one of our people within it? Yes, because they are doing certain things to bring back their daughter. Someone lost a child. Wouldn't you want to see them again?
I'm not
There's certain perspectives.
human. I'm
It's
not
still
Neko.
one of our people. They don't deserve to be shut out, locked away, and put in the darkness alone.
Then bring that up to them.
It doesn't matter. My voice doesn't matter. What matters is the founder's decision and the rest of the researchers. It's not just my vocal tone. It doesn't matter what I say.
Who are the researchers at the moment? Give me a list of names.
Well, there's quite a few at this point. It's you, Cosmo. Apparently, Akura is also taking basically. Apparently, the founders are also part of it, which means all the founders are also part of it.
Okay,
And it
continue
goes under
on.
their head as well.
I'm not a researcher here, funny enough.
Surprisingly, you're counted as one.
Am I?
If
You have been.
that's
Odd. Alright.
regardless, even if some people don't listen, do bring your concerns up to everyone. Take that deep breath and lay them out in as clear and concise a way you can. Those who don't care and
Don't you
won't
think
listen,
I've done that multiple times?
those who won't care and don't listen, won't care and don't listen. Those who do care and will listen, well, they will care and they will listen. I'm fairly certain Kristoff will pay attention to that. I am more than certain Angela will listen to that. I know the twins will listen to it. I certainly listen to it.
Question is, in his stead, who's the head? It's mostly the question as well.
Will be taking over his head for now. Akura just.
Stella.
I told Akura, so she's put Stella as the head. The purple kitsune with the purple tails and the purple hair.
In the hallway. That I
Yeah.
saw.
I guess she doesn't trust me with that. Fair.
Relax, it'll be fine. Did I give Miss Ram a compass?
I don't know.
Probably didn't. Thinking on it, no. Just the Clasels and the mines. Oh well, she's still tagged, so it shouldn't be too hard to find her. Hell, she even said she was in Mysticor. So we give
She's a
her.
mystical. She does her monkey's body, and there's still whatever is there.
I'll go.
Not risking it. No.
Karina,
I know mystical better than anyone else. Don't try and stop me.
I'm not gonna try and
Don't go
stop
alone.
you. But that, at the very least, don't rush in on your own.
Oh dear.
And if you're gonna have a deep conversation with Miss Ram, give her a moment to decompress before you two do have that conversation. I'm blind, but even I can see tensions are high in your emotions.
I'm fine.
That is a crock of shit, and you know it.
I'm fine, Greywarden.
Again, crock of shit. Hello, Marigold.
Emotions running high currently at the moment?
No, apparently I am being the goddamn dad to multiple people again.
Fair enough. I don't know if we'll ever get to the point
You have a way there at the very least?
The girlfriend who is the
I know. I'm like absolutely
Okay.
Oh yeah, maybe find like a middle ground.
Should be coming out sometime.
My only gripe is that if you get yourself into trouble, no one's going to be there to help you.
I want to use my weapons too. Like, okay.
I have a leash.
That's my current theory.
I'll be fine.
A leash can only
I've
do
lived in
so
Westlovia for
much.
how long? And I've lived there my entire life, and I've been fine, haven't I?
You have. However, that does not mean we're not concerned regardless. Yes, we know you are plenty strong.
Then I'll be back then.
We'd still feel more comfortable
But you're
if people
delving in.
went with you. Even
Yes,
if it's
that
just
and
to
you're
watch
delving
the
in things
area.
that we don't know of.
Let me do this
That
for
too.
myself. Please.
Fucking. You know what?
Didn't expect for us to tell your siblings then.
I'll hold off on that, actually, Cosmo.
At least Miss
One
Blake
day.
then.
The hatchling, sure. One day, Karina. You get one day. If you do not message any of us. No, hell, correction. You need to message all of us. By the end of the day. Not today, but tomorrow. If you do that, then we know you're still okay. One day to run off on your own. If there's no message, we're coming after you. Simple as that.
Speaking of,
what I miss?
Hello, Ice Cube. She wants to go run off somewhere on her own for a bit. We're letting her do so, but she has to make sure to let us know she's okay after a day. That way there's Karina. That way no one panics and goes, she's in trouble, she's missing, she's been kidnapped or anything.
Okay.
Just to let you know, I'm going after my girlfriend. She went by herself.
She's safe. She's at Mysticor.
Safe
Believe me, I don't feel like
I'm not
Angela would
gonna
do
be
something
worried about
stupid.
her.
That's fine. You can go see her if you want to. I'm just letting you know she's safe.
Safe is
She's not in
relative
danger.
in Viclogia. We did have an
Unsel-
Arcanum sigils show up last time we were in Mysticor. That's what led us to, well, finding the mirror, a bunch of books, and all sorts of things, and into a catacombs.
And a bunch of
Well, I mean,
dark
yeah, we
magic.
can.
That too.
Okay, if you want some extra Avalons for backup, just in case something happens, they can communicate us ahead of time. That way, you're not just going there by yourself.
So, yeah. She's at the Celestial
Fine.
Spire, or whatever, the
Travelers.
Celestial Storm Spire.
I thought she was at Mysticor.
She's in Mysticor. She's at the Celestial Storm Spire, which I guess is
That's
in
not the
Mysticor.
Those
same
are
area.
two different locations, you stupid
be-
fuck.
To get there, we have to go to the Celestial
not be
Storm
in front of
Spire to
that, is it?
Mysticor. That's what we have to do every
Alright.
time we go there.
Alright, just
Let's
you
move
go
from in
ahead.
front of the
You
door,
go ahead,
please.
Let's move away from the
translator.
exit, please.
You go ahead, translator.
I'm leaving.
Ice
anyway.
Cube, if you can send the Avalons after.
Yeah, I'll send them.
Thank
Are you good? Oh, you're gonna.
Fucking hell, what is going on with her?
I'm gonna go change. I'll be
She
back.
relationship
Alright.
problems because of the whole research mission and such. Speaking of, I'm gonna kill you. This is your only warning.
You in particular.
What is happening? Okay,
I just don't
first
like
of
this
all,
one, and I've been
no.
wanting to kill it for a while. Anyway, she's having issues because of things. One, Angela's not happy with how things went on the research mission. Karina's not happy with how things went on the research mission. They were upset with decisions happening afterwards. This has led to a silent disagreement. So,
I'll just say I helped.
Angela has went to Mysticor probably to take some time to research on her own, cool her head off and such, take a moment to decompress, breathe, and come back with a calmer mind. Karina is being hot-headed and is incredibly scared and worried, probably because of her own personal issues and fears.
Time I left the first place I went to
That was really sensible and easy to digest. Thank you.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Let's just say they're helping with Zach.
If she doesn't message all of us by the end of tomorrow, we go in to make sure she's alright and not dead.
I don't have one, so I can't see
Or at
it.
least
The Avalons
rescue
will be
her.
there anyway, so it'll be fine. We don't need to watch over them. They're not children. Or
They're
at least
not,
I like
you're
to
right.
think they're
I'm
not.
sweaty anymore.
My concern isn't
Welcome
that
back.
they're children. My concern is that they're by Slowbro,
How did
where an
Kygo go?
Arcanum can just show
It
up.
went good. It went good.
Apparently, those sigils we followed on the research mission was from the Arcanum of Death in Mysticor is when this happened.
Is that the same one as the undead one we've been?
Completely different one. You're familiar with the weird hang on. It's gonna make a construct of the sigil. This completely different person.
Yeah, that's the one that Aki found in their book
Yeah,
that they
the
had.
one Aki found in the book. Those showed up, led us to catacombs, led us to a man in a mirror who's practicing dark magic and shit to revive his daughter. Regardless.
Let's not have an evil area. You don't have to be in front of the entrance. You're like right in front of the. There you go.
You're like, you're like 2 tons of steel. You want someone to run into your back and break their nose or something?
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
I about to say that
Sue
wasn't
me, I guess.
necessary, Greywarden. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, if need be, we can just have the Avalons direct into the Celestial Storm Spire for the time being. They know the way.
I'm trusting them to act responsibly and on their own for now. It's just a concern because an Arcanum might just show up out of nowhere because, ooh, 2 people from the group that's been trying to do shenanigans here in this world. Oh, what's more? One of the Classels, too. Fun, and we know they're supposedly important with this group. It's my own personal paranoia. I trust them
No,
to
that's
be...
fair.
Yeah. Hence why...
Yeah, I wouldn't be paranoid too much. If something bad happens, just punch you in the face.
That is true, but I'd rather avoid bad things
We
happening
won't have
at
a-
all.
Exactly.
The thing about it is, we won't have a face to punch if they're not there.
I mean, Karina
Find them,
still
then
has
punch
her
them.
compass, so we'd still be able to track her no matter where she goes anyway.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
That's fair. I should go get the arena open real quick. I'll be right back.
Sorry if that stressed you out and all that.
Up there.
No, if anything, I'm just wanting people to actually get along and like work as a team like we're supposed to. That's the main thing. That's the main draw.
No, I understand.
Are you a cat or something? Why are you high up?
You were one of the
yeah.
first buddies for
They
you.
are cats.
Sometimes I like seeing different places.
Okay.
Very clearly a cat. You think if I throw catnip at her, she'll get high?
Sure. That's like profiling, but I think it would work.
I think it's. I think it's gonna work. Okay, I need to
go.
go.
All right, patrons of
I
the
wouldn't do that,
Azure
considering
Wings,
what-
the arena is now officially
Yeah, doing that's
open.
probably a bad
If you
idea.
like to participate, please make your way into the main hall. You will see the big blue portal right there up on top of the
She's
staircase.
always fine, but
We will be beginning
Alright.
simulations momentarily. However, if anyone would like to practice for a bit, we will make sure to have the portals open. That way you can do so.
Fingers. Anyway.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Why are you
so anyway,
four standing
ears hurt less,
right here?
and
Hi.
Could you take like a few steps to the right, at the very least, instead of right in front of
That
the
is my
door
left.
we
for people?
were about to. We were about to go to you. No,
I'm gonna
just
pick both of you up by your collars. Don't
so
sass
anyway,
me, boy.
to finish up, so I hit harder. I asked Exy to like
Oh,
hit
me
me,
too.
and it seemed like the
Okay.
it hurt less than normal.
Okay, attack,
Um,
defense.
You
Things
absolutely
got
are.
muffled a little bit when I did a certain song.
Okay, that should
You
be
are effectively
earplugs.
pocket-sized.
And after Exy hit me, I tried like playing a few other notes, and things hurt
you
less.
Are. You are perfectly pocket-sized.
Like it felt like I got the healing done to me. Like
Oh.
it felt like I recovered.
Okay, so that would be okay.
I think that's
know
everything. But
I
I don't
know
know. I'm
the
still
hunting
learning this
horns
thing.
do have healing properties, so that might be what they were discussing.
What's with all the shadows
Yes,
anyway?
there you go.
But
Also, Cray,
Yeah.
have you ever seen me let my emotions get
I
the
see.
better of me?
Yes, plenty of times.
Okay.
I mean, it comes with the
See?
territory of being a young girl going through the process of transforming into a woman, as well as being a dragon.
I already went through puberty once.
Yes, but have you gone through
Twice,
draconic
technically.
puberty?
No, well, yes, kind of. It's
You're still
complicated.
going through
Anyway,
it,
next
shut up.
question.
oh yes, here's another question. Did you ever keep that little bee in your pocket?
Bee?
Or did it fly
no,
away?
Lena came and picked it up. That one was Lena's.
Oh, okay.
I
Right.
disagree.
Real
Emotions
quick,
guide you.
Catchling. I
Emotions are
completely
good.
forgot what happened. Can I get the TLDR of what happened Friday? I know I watched the thing, but I completely
All
forgot.
right. All right. The
You're fine, Mitsu.
TLDR.
Here, have an entire
real
box
quick.
of takoyaki.
I just gave her a dozen. Like literally,
It's
she ate them
Mitsu.
one after the other. That's fair.
No, she has more.
All right. So TLDR. She got overwhelmed. A lot of bad
Ooh.
things happened to her one after the other.
Interesting.
So Shadowfell energies like did a thing.
I see.
So she had to be put under recovery for a bit.
So,
So that way things
Mitsu
could equalize
is
again.
overcharged, is what I'm getting.
No, she was critical.
Hmm.
Like things. I guess that's the term for it.
Critical in
like
terms
things
of
like-
shadow magics running rampant in her?
Yeah.
So yeah, she was overcharged
Yeah.
on shadow magic. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So she basically needed to be
Um,
put in a place to stabilize and lower that amount and balance. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Um.
I was worried someone was dying.
So
or
in
something.
addition to that,
The
I
vault.
don't think I was told to keep this secret.
Should
so
I break
I'm-
the cameras and
I'm
microphones?
just going to say this. Yes, please.
Okay. Done. I'm not paying
All
for
right. Well,
those,
that
by the
solves
way.
that problem. That's fine. They'll take it out of my paycheck. Anyway, so
Like I've been here before.
as I found out, an individual has killed over 100 kitsunes.
Okay.
This individual is tied to something my brother did. That is my sister. Okay, cool. Well, that cat's out of the bag. Right, so remember Tatsu? The one that Shiro did the thing with? I don't know the full details.
Yes, I think he explained to me what his plan was, but she did it beforehand, but at least I know now. Anyway, continuing on.
Yes, well, she got out and killed over 100 kitsunes. So, yeah, we're going to try and find her.
Why?
121, yes, thank you. My theory is revenge.
No, that doesn't add up or make sense. I wonder if she went... correct me if I'm wrong here, Mitsu, but didn't Tomo make you into all your siblings by scratch? Or from scratch? Told your sister to alert all the priestesses if they see. Okay. So chances are Tatsu's probably amped up on Shadowfell magics, is not in her right mind. I mean, it makes sense. There have been times where yokai and such lose their damn minds because they're just overcharged on something. She's probably in a feral state and is just lashing out due to it. Think,
Ellis is the one to reach out to about this whole thing, because, like, this is magic shit. No offense, Mitsu, but...
Oh, she'll be fine. She just needs to be worn out. Worn out and, decharged.
I'm just saying, talk to Ellis.
I'm fairly certain Shiro is being blamed for it because he broke it, and probably because Mitsu and her siblings don't want to blame Tatsu. Yeah, Mitsu's siblings turn to the reason as to why it's happening. You won't. You're a sweetheart, Mitsu. Your siblings, however... Yeah. Everyone's not gonna blame... No one's blaming Tatsu, but your siblings are definitely probably looking towards Shiro as the cause of all this. Also, Karina decided to go to Mysticor to go after Angela, so I expect that we should probably avoid the wings and or her house for some time. I can see this happening...
I got soundproofing there, right?
I can see this happening in one of two ways. Either A, copious amounts of hate deeds, which honestly, with how stressed they are, they can use it. I'm trying to remain innocent. These two are innocent little babies. 2, Karina breaks down crying, and then we have to be there.
She better fucking call me. I'm gonna be upset she don't
I
call
already
Mom.
told her that, I already warned her that she has to call me, Cosmo, and you. She has to message all of us by the end of the day tomorrow so we know she's not dead. If she fails that, I'm going to Mysticor and I'm pulling her and Angela out when I find them. Assuming I don't find them in a certain compromising position.
Should we... that's another thing. Should we tell them about what we saw on...
No one...
yesterday.
Oh, jeez. I don't know why it's that making me so jumpy.
No, no one's dying, Mitsu. They're fine.
We found Bear.
I know it is.
Or traces of Bear.
Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
I forgot to call the person in the mirror a fucking little bitch. Damn it, I'll do that later.
Yeah. In the jar is a red string filled with like a red viscous liquid.
Yeesh. We're not hunting a... I might be hunting a... Ooh, fuck. Almost fell. I might be hunting a bear.
It's
I might be drunk.
one of my friends.
So...
family.
Why are you wearing your mask?
I'm not gonna lie.
Childhood.
Is it because you're red in the face because of certain words I've stated? Oh, come on, please. I understand you're currently growing through your stuff, but come on now.
So
you can't be embarrassed by that stuff.
So Mr. Bear was my childhood
I just
toy.
wanted to put it on.
Well, living, sentient, kind of hard to explain
I'm not going to
considering my
lie.
things.
I have a very strong urge to do something, and
looks
I
a
know I
lot
shall not
different
because I
than
will get yelled
before.
at by so many people.
Do what?
Go up to the mirror with black spray paint
It's
and
kind of
just...
hard to explain. I know Olga was telling me
I
about
want to
something.
spray paint a mustache
but,
on it, so...
Why stop at a mustache?
Because I don't want to go too
Bear,
far and
okay.
accidentally break the magic mirror that is
Here
currently being held
is
together
some
by an
short
Arcanum's
pictures.
magic that
So
we
on
know
the left
nothing and
is
can
what
do
he
nothing
looked
about.
like when I was a child. There you see a big
Okay, then
brown
how about
teddy
the
bear.
funny twirly
Yeah, that's what I was
mustache?
thinking.
Evil
That
one.
was
It's still
exactly
in
what I was thinking.
somewhat okay condition.
Anyway, let's not.
That is what
Karina's
he
very...
looked like when I was a child.
serious about the mirror,
And
mostly
over
because
here,
there's a
on the
person
right
from
and the other side,
Vicelogia
there's a picture
in
of
there in
a
particular,
larger,
and his
more
story that apparently
dilapidated
they
teddy
read from his
bear.
diaries.
There's nails
seems to
driven
have
in it
hit
and
her in the
a
heart,
red,
really. Me,
looks like a
I don't
heart made
care
of
and would gladly
yarn
kill
is
him because
within the middle of it. It looks vastly different from
he's
the
attempting to
bear
resurrect
on the
the
left.
dead, and even though I'm
That is what he looks
technically
like
an
now.
undead, I'm very iffy on that myself.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he look like a what?
Like a.
He's
A
not
foe.
a
Looks like a foe.
They're not a foe, not yet. They might be though. Depends on how they behave. Seeing as I haven't heard anybody die yet, should be fine.
He's been causing a bit of a stir, apparently. From what
Mitsu.
I've heard, it's what scaring campers.
We need to get you a Pokemon.
He's
He
in
has
the Grand
Pokemon.
Fjord.
He has Pokemon. I have Pokemon.
I don't have
you
a
need
Pokemon.
one now.
Gaia has a Pokemon.
He has a Pokemon.
That being said, that Joltik is living in the lap of luxury.
Why don't I have a Pokemon too?
I mean,
not sure.
that Joltik
You might
has
need to
Gaia
go to-
pampering it,
Well, Miss
in
Blake,
addition
there
to
is
the
a
entire
place
village
that
pampering it.
you
so.
go to sometimes, right? That you can probably bring her for that.
Where?
A Pokemon
I don't know. I
place?
remember you saying. I remember that
Oh,
you said
that
you were
one,
going
yeah.
to somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. They
Mitsu has
haven't
a
had a meeting yet.
Pokemon
Quite
trainer
literally, I
card.
want to take you there. I want to take Akura there. I want to take you there. But they haven't had a meeting. They don't meet on the regular.
Here. I know a perfect one for her. Okay.
Get a
okay.
Revolt.
You show me a Ninetales, I'm walking away.
No, it's this one. It comes from a place, some Unova place. I don't know what that place is. Never
Do you
heard of
know
it.
what its name is?
This thing, Zor something.
Zora?
Yes, that one, the small one.
So you're giving her a fox.
Oh, the one that can transform?
Yes.
That'd be cute.
There's a reason I've been
Well, there's
avoiding
two
Pokemon,
versions,
and I'm
apparently.
scared
There's-
because that one or a Vulpix will
There's
just
the
walk
weird
right
white
up to
wispy
me.
one, and then there's the other one that's the apparently evil or dark, whichever one. Yeah,
I'm sure everything will be just
random translation.
Oh,
not too sure what-
Marigold.
Fair enough. I will say
They're not
I am still
evil,
looking
they're
for Lucario.
mischievous.
I want one.
They're not
I want to
yes.
fight one.
I've bribed every last one to avoid you.
You have not.
I have.
All right,
Simply
well,
despite-
time to buy a Team Rocket cosplay.
You wouldn't. And I know you wouldn't. Besides, it's a joke anyway. That being said, I'm fairly certain they just sent... What I'm fairly certain is happening is you show up, your readiness to battle and just physically throw down with them is so much that they're like, yeesh, that one in particular is just a bit too much here.
Look, it's fine. I'm going to do this then. I'm going to train up Mankey.
Right.
Mankey, I'm
You
going to
and
make
Hope
them into
are
the best fighter.
do your Team Rocket bit. Right, I forgot about that. They did it after they fought Q, I believe.
All right. Togeki is going to be amazing. He's going to be powerful.
Team
I'm going to
Rocket
train him to be
are-
a proper fighter.
You don't want to be Team Rocket. Team Rocket are a mafia that steals Pokemon from people to use as weapons. They also abuse them very badly. They are foe. Team Rocket is foe. There was only like 3 members of Team Rocket or so that you can get away with lightly beating the crap out of, but probably some
arena stuff.
shenaniganery.
I will
Right,
take a quick look.
by the way, I might get in trouble in the future, Hatchling.
What did you do?
I declared my intent to kill Arix. And I'm going to do it, so...
Reason?
Say something.
It's Arix, do I need more of a reason?
Why are you dragging me? What happened?
No, I just want to
Also,
know, like,
because
what was
Arix
the
is a
thing that
piece of
tipped you
shit.
over?
His complete disrespect to the Vicelogian stuff
I want you
during
to
the
witness what I am
mission,
about to
because it
say.
upset Karina.
What are you about to say?
And as someone who
Because
is
of
the...
terraform thing?
No, because
Or no, wait,
the research mission...
Mitsu would like to say something, apparently.
and stuff regarding dead bodies and such. Regardless, Arix is gonna die. Honestly, I will attempt to anyway.
I want to ask you, please don't do it on the ship. Please don't attack him at all, etc., etc., etc. I'm doing my job as a founder. Please do
I
not
came
do those
back and I
things.
saw all
I make
3
no
of you
promises.
around me. I felt joy and I feel love. Thank you
That's
very
so
much.
sweet. I'm gonna
Oh,
vomit. Ugh.
You're quite
Except
welcome.
hugs him Mitsu like a teddy.
You're
Okay.
quite
This is
welcome.
mine.
Ugh.
This is mine now.
Y'all are a bad influence.
I'm not letting you down, by the way. This is your life now.
Okay. You just fucking snort.
Careful not to hug her too tight, then you'll be like Mr. Bear, apparently.
No, I won't do that.
Is that what it's doing? It's just hugging people really tightly? I saw those spikes in its hands.
Yeah, I was on the I was on the pathway, right?
To hug a bit.
And I saw one of the trees within the top
Mitsu,
right
you're not
area
even
by
a
the
physical
campsite
body. Relax.
completely snapped in half.
I
It was
see.
like a twig.
So it's basically Bear is not holding back effectively.
Are you like a cat?
I
Do
see.
you like to be squeezed?
He's a hugger.
But is not holding
Granted,
back.
I was able to.
You're squeezing her
No,
too tight.
granted, when I was younger, he gave me hugs, and I was able to withstand it, possibly because of.
Well,
you
that's
know.
because you are quite literally hella adorable. Careful, hatchling. Don't hug her so tight that she'll start foaming at the mouth because of it.
No promises.
You're an anime character. Let's avoid that anime trope.
No promises.
No promises.
Fear the love. Oh dear.
Yeah, see what I have to put up with?
Alright!
She's
Alright!
gross.
Mitsu! I need to do this. Sets Mitsu down.
Uh-oh.
No, Cosmo, you stay here. Oh, well, he's gonna make his life much worse then.
What's going on about?
Mitsu, you remember the train and the train station metaphor? Cosmo doesn't know about any of that. Neither does his girlfriend.
No. Don't do it,
Yes.
actually. Don't do it.
They don't know about the birds and the bees. I don't think they know anything, Mitsu. So, I salute your good work, Mitsu no Mai.
Mitsu, let's... Okay, I gotta... Mitsu, leave them be. They're okay. They know what's going on. On the plus...
No, they don't. Neither of them do. I'm not even joking when I say this.
They're
She never had a formal education.
They're smart. They'll look it up.
No, they won't.
With how often we joke and throw protection at Cosmo, I'm fairly certain he's aware of this shit and has looked it up to know what the hell we're going on about. At the very least, we
Cosmo,
can
have you
trust
looked up
him to
sex
be...
ed?
No.
You were saying?
I don't privy myself to such things, but I do know certain situations in terms of certain
That is
situations
true.
of the monsters doing it because that is
there's-
part of their biology.
I'm not getting into this. I'm not having this specific conversation. You know what?
No.
You keep this bit up, I'm gonna traumatize you, hatchling.
What are you going to do that hasn't already been done to me this past week and a half?
My best metaphor.
If we're talking about the birds and the bees and such, I'm gonna traumatize you with every moment I had to do a bodywork mission.
They keep talking of the squirrel and his tree.
What do you mean by bodywork?
I've never heard of that one, but they keep
to
talking
kill
about
someone
birds and
sometimes
bees.
with assassination, you have to get close
The
to
bears,
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's what I
bears.
thought, coward.
What happened?
Okay, Mitsu, sweetie, trust me, let me explain this to Cosmo. I'll have a better way, I'll be better at explaining this to him than you would. You can explain, I actually am a doctor. I'm just not licensed because I never got a license. Mitsu, do you know how old I am? Do you know how much of that I've done in my life? Trust me, I know plenty. Mitsu, I am many millennia old. I had to do that a lot when I was human just to get close to some people to kill them. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I could, however, as you can see, the hatchling ran away in terror. Don't worry. I can explain to him, and I can explain to Reen. So don't worry about it. I can handle this.
They tried explaining it to her, and her face turned as red like a fruit.
Cosmo, it's because she knows exactly what that stuff is and means. You, on the other hand, are, let's say, emotionally muted. You can feel the emotions and stuff, but they don't hit you in the same way they would a normal person. And for someone like Reen, who is head over heels for you, well, the thought of it's gonna make her turn into a tomato, effectively. But in coloration.
Ah, yes, that's the color, yes.
No, Mitsu. None of that. I'm not getting into that. Look. Are you at all familiar with how your body functions in general?
I know that I need to eat to survive. I need to,
Wait a fucking minute.
release things.
I'm aware of that. Release your waste and all that. Okay, you know what? Here. This is a very simple... You get back here. This is a very simple textbook. You're gonna want to go to page 265. Read from there to the end of the chapter. That will explain everything in this function the scientific way. Have fun. I'm gonna go traumatize the hatchling now. Knock, knock, knock. Get out here and suffer. And by that, I mean we need to rescue Mitsu before she does something stupid. Oh, hello, Cosmo.
Reproduction and you.
Don't read this here. The hatchling is already suffering enough. Oh, no. You have the key. Is she just... You know what? Go for it. Yeah, open the door. I want to see if she's just, like, crouched in the corner. Huh, she's not even in here. She ran away.
What did Miss... She ran away.
She's not even in here. Anyway, you don't have to read that now, Cosmo. You can read that later. But TLDR, the bits down there make kids with other bits. Make kids with girl bits. Simple as that. Those little plastic packets I sometimes throw at you whenever people make jokes with you and Rain, that's to prevent kids. You want actual full details? Read the book, Google it, don't be stupid, use your brain. And please, for the love of gods, if you're gonna call me grandfather, don't make me a great-grandfather, okay? Y'all haven't even been together for a year yet.
No,
Save him from
okay.
those words, Mitsu. Okay.
Alright, let me at least flip the page over and...
We're gonna go we're gonna go before he ends up getting to the diagrams. I wonder where the hatchling ran off to. Meeting room, probably? Nah, who cares?
Where did she go?
I don't know. She ran off. I'm not paying attention. Unless you want to, like...
Find her.
Unless you want to track her through her compass. That's always an option.
I could.
You most certainly could, Cosmo.
Hmm.
I'm not going to, though. Let's go to the arena.
She's not here.
Let's go to the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to know what was in the
sounds
arena
fun.
anyway. So... Ooh. Yeah, you wanted to know what's in the arena anyway,
well,
so
they were
let's go.
fighting that arcanum creature. That's what they're
Oh, really? The Arcanum?
Yes.
Callous Santa?
Carapaces, whatever.
Callous Santa?
Yes, whichever the red one is.
Yeah, Callous Santa. I don't call them by their
Callous
names
Santa.
anyway. That's Callous Santa.
Yes.
And the one we have
That
is Geostar.
Geostar. Okay. Yes.
Better
that
than
one in
GeoGuessr.
particular sent a couple of...
Yeah, sent people to
or
attack...
something?
Yeah, to attack the wings, I remember. That situation got explained to me.
Mm-hmm.
Threaten Blake with X. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And just the slow realization and terror on Blake, like on Blake's side of, What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
And I have my
Ugh.
decorations.
Marks
What
can
the
use
fuck?
the
No, I have not.
abilities.
Oh wait, you mean the
It's just
your quarters?
confusing.
What the fuck?
I did see that. Yeah, I saw that.
from
I
them.
was like, wait, what? You actually have your own quarters, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want another one, so I kind of need help with that.
Gotcha.
This is certainly a fight.
Idea.
This
So what's
dude
the
was so
one down there, the
tanky.
Arcanum, or
He
is
was more
that
tanky
shooting
than
fire?
anything.
That's one of the
Demon looking
minions,
one.
apparently.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it's a minion.
the Baphomet?
Yeah, no.
I guess it's a good way of
Baphomet.
putting it.
showed up.
Yes,
Me
I
and
suppose
Marigold
it
had
would be.
basically front
Yes,
row seat
the
of
one of those
everything.
biblical figures.
I am not drunk enough for this.
They have a-
Okay.
Whatever that thing is, apparently it showed up to the
That's the
wings.
thing,
We tried fighting
That's
it off.
just my theory.
Even
that's
my
correct.
weaponry wasn't enough to put a dent in it.
No, yeah, you're fine.
But my question is, why would
I came full force with the anchor,
these
and it just
creatures
kind of.
mark only
Oh,
certain
man,
It's 'cause
not
some
like this
things
now.
are hella
That's fine. It's not mine.
durable.
That's something we're still
Don't
trying to
worry,
figure out.
Mitsu. It's not tobacco. It's
Oh,
something
what
else.
Maybe they gain power
by
Mm.
distributing their marks.
A blend of cyanide and a few other things.
Well, the marks feed off of the war and violence we cause.
Mark, how do you make your shoes?
So what that means the
Excuse
energy
me?
goes back to the person
Do
that
you
gave you the
mind?
marks?
Custom.
I don't know.
That's like
a
color.
big
Probably.
question.
Probably.
The thing is, the
Okay.
mark knows
Grab
if
Mitsu's
you
collar.
start
better.
Okay,
Mark
let's not go
knows if you
climb
start
random
with it.
people,
Oh, he
Mitsu,
died?
that you don't know anything about.
Simulation complete. Well done.
Yeah.
Opening portals
Especially
now.
necromancers who
The
don't
mark
like being
knows if you're
touched.
tampering with it, because Maxine tried to outwit it once, and it basically punished her for it. Oh,
Who's
speaking of
Maxine?
Maxine.
One, she wasn't.
Alrighty.
Two,
So
you
each
don't
one
actually
is
know what's
separate.
inside the pipe.
Simulation's already over.
Three,
However, we're gonna go ahead and start the.
Some people don't like being touched.
He
Think
calls
Cosmo
for
with how
the
he is
next
about
simulation
physical
up and
contact.
coming.
And it
If you
just
like participate, please make your way into
If
the
this was
arena.
in
If
an
you haven't already,
area
or
where
you're already in there,
he
there's
didn't
right
have to follow
there.
the rules,
If
or if
you
it was someone
want
completely
healing
different,
from
they
the
would have
last
attacked
fight, exit the arena. You'll be completely healed, and then you just walk
you.
back
She's not
in.
dying, Mitsu.
Watching to
Second,
learn
this is
and
inside the
adapt
simulator
their
where it doesn't
creature-
affect her.
like their pawns,
And
I guess?
again, if we weren't in the simulator and if we weren't on the
Two
wings,
theories that I can add to the fact of
no.
Oh dear.
Imagine if you weren't on the wings and you
Hear
did that to
that.
someone else. They might
The only
lash
two
out and
things
attack
is
you instead.
A, observing
great.
thicker or stronger, or
Ugh.
B, more
What,
the
Cosmo?
fact
What's
of
up?
not enough violence is
I
being
decided
caused
to
by
get my combat
these
fatigues
individuals
on,
that have my
and
mark. Let's
immediately
fix
this
that.
came into my hand.
You should be doing the other. Oh. Whoops. Sorry.
Did he
You
die?
should, no,
The
no,
two
actually, I went through. You should be doing the
Yes,
other. You should be
because
doing
not
your
enough
Wrath Envy
violence
stuff,
for
not the
violence beings.
standard. Those still aren't done.
They don't like that.
Stretching your
so
arms
why
out
not
there,
give
nice.
it cause for
Cosmically, Cosmo, those
violence?
still aren't done yet. Wrath Envy should be
And
fixed.
then
Valid.
you would
Valid
also
theory in that one.
have
Okay. Allow me to then
Stop stretching and pointing your gun at people.
combat fatigues.
Yes.
I'm not stretching.
What are you trying to do?
What are you talking about?
Okay. Same as
I don't know.
usual.
What are you talking about?
Of course, once we figure out more, we'll
Looked to me
get
like
more
you were pointing a
answers.
gun at
Nice.
someone.
Okay.
We should.
No, it was like this. I was holding it like this.
Yeah. Right, real quick, something to know.
Yeah.
You'll
Controller
have
still,
We probably
your
won't figure
zappy stuff
out
later. I
Thanks,
forgot about that.
Until
I was
either
fixing the
one, we
textures.
Oh,
Anyway.
damn.
like saying
And the and that other thing.
I was told that you
Universe
had
thing.
various
What's his name? Doomsday calendar.
names and such
Or
from
they
like
just
Should
do
be-
a
Would that be later too?
capture again.
Oh yeah, later. I
Yes,
completely
we
forgot
do.
about
Are
that
you
too.
wanting to look
Oops.
at
Some go get some air.
please? If not now, I can come by again later.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
This might be fun.
We
have.
Wait a
Currently
minute.
waiting for people to join in the arena.
Well,
so.
I would give it
Oh
to you
right,
here,
don't
but it won't
worry.
be real
All
tomorrow.
right, don't
Very
worry.
well.
By the way, Cosmo, don't worry. If Blake starts teasing you again, it is
yes, yeah.
very easy to tease her back.
You're
Just question her about her DDR
You doing good,
scores,
Maxine?
because she is fucking obsessed with the DDR.
DDR
There is an
scores.
arcade game called Dance Dance Revolution. She is obsessed with it.
Just double checking.
Oh god damn it! Someone kill him, please.
What?
Talking about Mark. Seeing him in his combat gear makes me
big guy.
extremely angry due to the reason of I can't see it because I've chosen not to.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Let me look at this real quick, actually, just to be positive. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, you've been dropped down. You're perfectly fine now.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're better
barely
than
for
what
whom is
other
here.
people
Okay.
are. You're better than what a lot of other
I
people are in
understand.
terms of stuff. Trust me.
I understand. All right.
Mm.
Would you like to go
What
in,
shall I
or
do?
Me? No, there's too many people, and I'll do
Yes,
friendly
up to you,
fire,
Sue.
and
Yeah,
friendly
it's
fire is
really up to
bad.
you.
No matter how funny friendly fire
All
is.
right.
This is justice.
I mean,
And I guess a Cora thing.
Warning.
what happened?
I'm gonna go steal a drink from the bar. What the?
Oh, cube.
Okay,
for
Zach,
big
now
brain
is
on the
not the
queue.
time to bring experimental technology to the main hallway. We do that in the bar, like
Dude, I
sane
want a
people.
cube.
Experimental.
I want a cube.
It is literally barrel bottom text. We put these in the.
It's not my experiment. It's
I
not
want a
mine.
cube.
I have a question. I have a question. If I pick it up and shake it really hard, do you think whatever's gonna inside pops out like a Jack in the Box?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I lost like all my frames when I did that.
Yeah, I need to talk to him. Kami, come on.
Back to what I was doing. Ooh. You've got me bloodshot. Just rapidly shaking my hands. And I lost all of my frames doing that. Do I always steal from the Azure Wings bar? Absolutely. No one stopped me yet.
While y'all were out on mission, what do you think I was at watching?
Yeah. Basically, just those red marks appeared everywhere, and next thing you know, those creatures started to emerge from them.
Okay.
Vulcan had
And
the
They're
worst
coming after
reaction
me.
Yeah,
and
concerning
attacked anybody in sight.
Who was
because
Vulcan?
Vulcan's a tiefling. They were the big red dude.
Oh, the one that we saw earlier. Okay.
Yeah. That's Vulcan. Since they're a tiefling, their anger is amplified, if I remember right, with the mark. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Were there other
They
marks?
basically, yeah. If I remember right, it was Maxine, Vulcan. I'm trying to remember who else. I know Kristoff was one of them.
You mean the
Yeah.
guardian from the group?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there were.
How you holding the Vulcan?
Had to play therapist earlier.
What the fuck? We just heard. What the hell?
Hold on.
If you're wondering what you're hearing, it's probably Mark who's in
Hold on,
the
hold on.
sim.
Oh no, he's talking IRL.
Oh
You
damn.
want to know the amount of mentally deranged people that visit this ship and decide to go, yeah, today's the best day ever
We
to
may
make
or
my
may not have
problems
heard
known
a
here.
really loud pop.
I think that's
it's not. Go
everyone
check
on
out-
this ship, to be
Go
fair.
check that out, please.
Like the vast
Yeah,
we need
majority
to
of
know
them.
Then,
facts.
who am I to judge? Oh, fucking basket case.
Also, I'm gonna go put people in boxes. I'm gonna see how they react. Where's the girl?
Sure, just to make sure it's people you know and not complete strangers. I'd imagine that a complete
Oh,
stranger
the
would
ice
freak the
cube's
fuck
right
out.
there.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go put the blueberry in it.
How you doing, Warden?
I'm doing fine. I'm a bit tired, but that's because I don't sleep as much as I should be.
That's fair.
It's okay. Sleep is for losers anyway. That's
Sleep
why I'm a
is-
big one. I'm a
Good
big
news, it
loser.
wasn't
I sleep all
Yeah.
the time.
Also, the fact
We
that
did
whenever I fall asleep, it
fatigue,
feels like
shit,
stuff
so
just
that's
goes
good.
wrong.
We may have heard the
Two.
fourth-dimensional pop that sounds
see,
like
that-
a
that-
firework.
I feel like then you just worry too much.
Yes, but
I
also
just
to be
sleep-
fair,
I sleep not knowing.
there's
That's what I
plenty
do.
of reason to worry with all of these people.
Nah.
It also
How
doesn't
I
help.
sleep knowing, but I don't care.
It also doesn't help that the goddess of my world is effectively bothering me 24/7 on when I'm gonna get with somebody and give her some grandkids, which.
Anyways,
That's effectively what it is. It's like I'm there, I'm visiting, and it's becoming like, all right, by the way, some girls in the village do look at you in a certain way. Nope, here's a Pokemon, I'm running. Hopefully the Pokemon distracts her long enough that she forgets for another week.
See, that's.
It's
You know, I would imagine that a god rooting for you to go get some bitches is kind of funny.
It is, however, I'm not interested in it at the moment. I'm kind of busy being the equivalent of a single father to a dragon, an Oni, multiple crash outs called the Classels.
I mean, are you their dad though? To be fair,
Not at
Or
all,
the
but
Clausels?
not at all.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it feels like I'm
Then you
these
do
people's
it.
fathers
Then
at
you
times.
do it.
I don't worry about it, yeah. Hi, Christ.
Don't worry about it, eh?
Don't worry
Hello.
about it. And then I turn around and they're at each other's
Greetings.
throats again because one of them happened to steal another one's coffee or some shit like that. And it would be that.
Oh, I love chaos like that. But anyway, Gray, are you up for
Yes.
talking about research?
Sure. Lovely
Wonderful.
work.
You may accompany us, well, Mr. Demon Sir.
This is Vulcan, the man who's a living GPS to Disney World.
Vulcan.
I wouldn't say so. I forget where the place is.
That's the joke. You know
That's because
exactly.
he doesn't fucking. He's not programmed to say anything.
Okay.
It's literally just a century. If they were programmed to
Like
say
the-
and do
the
stuff, they
hero?
would have
Oh.
stopped me from going into the bar multiple times.
Yeah, name's Vulcan. I'm part of the security team here. Pleasure.
Apologies. Fair enough.
And
Yeah,
one of the
you're
few
good.
sane members of this ship.
Hey, Kura, I think I'm gonna clock out early. I feel my nose leaking a suspiciously red liquid, so I'm gonna go and take care of that.
That is a very concerning thing. Yeah, you might want to go check that.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
not lean your head back, whatever you do. That is how you get.
I know exactly what to do today, gang.
Well then, that's not my problem.
Okay. Let's go to the library, Gray.
Ah, fun. You're not. I feel like I've given Sammy an excuse to play Sasha with that traumatization of of Blake. No shit. Hang on. Wait. One moment. All right. She's still cowering in the cupboard. Got it. I had to make sure I knew
Okay.
where. I had to check on someone. She's still cowering inside the closet in her room, making sure we don't open it and terrify her.
So, I was told by Miss Angela there were remains left behind. Several heads, skulls?
Heads, blood, many different body parts, and the like.
Yes, and all of them were preserved from what I was told?
From the looks of it, that's what it seemed to be. I can't
Wonderful.
quite.
I need them.
Okay. Can I say ask for? I mean, you are research. You're welcome to grab them on your own. It's not like I have them.
Oh, that's fair. I often forget that I don't have to deal with that sort of red tape here. Wonderful.
I mean, you
The
kind of
reason being is I can ask
do.
them questions.
Fair enough. Okay then.
Of course, the more people present, the better the questions.
I'd say at the very
Just
least
move-
put it in comms that you're doing it, and then yeah, let's just go tear the bodies out of boxes. I mean, what's the worst that happens? Waking up the dead to speak to them.
Bit more. Something about this man in the mirror or something.
Ah, yes, the little bitch. Got it. Yeah, he's currently locked
Something?
up.
Are you avoiding something?
Huh? No, I'm not avoiding anything. I just think the man in the mirror is a little bitch.
Oh, okay.
He should move on. But yeah, the body should be,
Can you
you
give
know.
me some context?
Daughter died, decides to turn to black magic to resurrect her.
Story as old as time itself.
Now, unless his daughter died to genuine bullshit circumstances, like, say, getting slaughtered by other people or such, I'm not sure, I haven't read his diaries. I think she died due to natural causes. To which, at that point, yeah, he's a little bitch and should let her rest.
I had that have him end up in a mirror.
I don't
A
know.
daughter in there?
I don't know. An Arcanum stuck him in there, apparently.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah,
Also pretty lazy.
that's what's weird about it. And that's why we're not letting him out at all.
Wait, hold on. He was an Arcanum put him in the mirror.
Apparently, yeah, the Arcanum of Death in particular, who I imagine got kinda pissy at someone trying to bring back someone who died. It probably wasn't the Arcanum in particular. Chances are it was a bunch of different people. Black magic tends to be treated poorly no matter what world you go to. He also lied
I'd
to
have
us.
to take a look at it, see if it has the same feelings as the Undead Arcanum. He lied to you.
Oh, yeah. So don't take anything he says at face value. He's a flat-out manipulator.
I do that for everyone.
Yeah, but he lied, told us he's trying to save Mysticor with his black magic. His diaries tell us he's trying to revive his daughter. One of these is the truth, or both of them are lies. Either way, he's a little bitch. Anyway, here are your bodies, so.
Oh, wonderful. I will happily take care of them once I have a DM to, yeah.
Lovely.
Well, I know where they're at now, so I can come by and get them another time. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sorry, I'm just going through comms to read it.
That doesn't line up, though.
Right, this guy was apparently the high mage of Mysticor. Conflict arises with people wanting to learn dark types of magic. Okay, yeah. It looks like his child literally died due to natural causes and or potentially she fucked around and found out with magic. He seems to regret that he wasn't the best father and is trying to get a second chance now with this. He's a little bitch. The dead should really just stay dead. Revived skeletons and the like, that's fine as long as the soul itself remains in the
Souls make
afterlife.
things too complicated. You gotta leave those behind.
Yeah,
Unless you have,
but
like, willing ghosts, but that's a different issue.
yeah, but the vast majority of people tend to go with the soul by accident or on purpose. And most souls tend not to be the most stable after going from the living world to the afterlife and then forcibly brought back to the living world. It tends to be degradation and damage. But yeah. Here are your bodies. Don't do... What the fuck? Don't do anything too stupid with them, because they're the only ones we have. Oh, right. I don't trust you. At all. You're up to something. I don't know what, but I know you are.
You shouldn't.
There's something in the way you
I'll be
talk.
outright.
That
I'll
being
be honest,
said,
I'll tell you exactly.
you're a
Do you
necro.
want to know what I'm here for?
I'm trying to finish what I said, but yes. At least let me finish what I say first.
Apologies.
You're a necromancer. So I hope that you have some respect for the dead in their bodies. Those are people of Byslogia. If you bring them back to talk, I ask that at the very least you give them a peaceful passing afterwards. And leave the bodies somewhat intact so they can be buried. That's it. As for what you're
Then
on about.
Let me correct something first and foremost. There's a few things, but starting with necromancy is my specialty. I am a sorceress.
Fair enough.
Second of all, I can assure you that their souls will not be tormented. I will simply be forcing life into them to make them share the knowledge they once held. It would be like if I took a farmer, and I got to ask him a few questions. If it's farming related questions, great, he'll have the answers. If I'm going to ask him how to move a mountain, he won't know.
There's plenty of ways to move a mountain. Mainly dig it up and move
Their
it.
souls aren't going to be in play for this. Third of all, my goal is simple. I want to gather power. Because my realm is in danger. So I want to eventually find a way back home after I have power to help them.
That
Along the
is
way, I have
vague as all hell.
Okay, I'll be more specific. There are dragons taking over my realm. I want to put things in the rightful order of things.
I meant get power and specifically, but that also.
Because I don't exactly have a game plan, I'll be real with you.
They're dragons, they're not that difficult to deal with, actually.
They do when they use their own draconic magics in my realm.
Alright, what do they do?
Simple. They're good at killing me and my people.
That doesn't answer exactly what these dragons do.
No,
What are
their
their
magics
magics?
are specifically designed to kill us. If you that depends. Do you want my opinion or their opinion? They would call their magics holy magic. My opinion, banishment magic. Erasing things that do not belong in their purview. Mind you, it works the same on humans.
Well, if it works so well on your kind, get the humans to do the work then. Enter an quote-unquote alliance of sorts.
We have been, but then they get the humans to do their work as well, and it becomes a net neutral. But regardless,
The
I'm here to
dragons in
help
particular.
because the magic of Byslogia is a very interesting topic to me. The runes, the sigils, all of that. Oh, such a wonderful...
I mean, if you wanted to counter the dragons, it's not that hard in particular. I don't care what they consider their magic, I ask what it is in particular. What spells and such they use. If they're using specific defensive spells that nullify your own stuff, then get a different kind of caster of not your kind
Because
to
they're
do.
winning the politic game.
Ugh,
They have us painted as demons. Because of that, it's hard to get people to side with us for anything.
It's always a matter of perspective, unless you're quite literally doing something that would literally cause everyone to view you as that and thus make you the actual bad people. So what are you? What are you doing?
Trying to right the world. The dragons and their kin have altered the world in a horrific way. We're trying to set things right in that regard.
That is incredibly vague.
What? Okay, do you want me to give you the exact, weather changes they've caused and everything? Like, I can be as detailed as you want, but I imagine you don't want to stand there for several hours while I speak about it.
I mean, that's perfectly fine.
I'll be okay.
Bye. Cosmo?
I'll be alright.
Need some help.
I'll be okay.
God damn it.
Don't worry.
I doubt that.
Did this happen the moment he stepped out of the arena, or did he do something outside of the sim?
It was inside. It was inside.
Did you die?
Something abnormal must have happened.
No, it's hard to suppress this thing.
I see. Okay.
It's especially debilitating whether or not because it messes with you mentally. When you exit the arena, you have a headache.
I see. Okay, let me guess. One of your friends is trying to give you gear.
No, it just whatever was inside the thing was very strong, and I nearly pushed myself.
Are we talking
It was not
mountain
even
level
like my foot.
strength or Celeste level strength?
It felt my skin was about to rupture.
Hmm.
Yeah, can you please sit down?
Yeah.
For a second.
But why is it that it's always this specific spot whenever you push yourself to this limit?
I'm giving you a rune so that your stamina can upkeep you. More oxygen. That means more strength to your mind.
More oxygen.
Thank you.
Oxygen. Oxygen.
I have to do my rounds, so I will be back shortly. Hopefully.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Please take care of him.
Yeah. As for that whole ass sitting for hours listening to an explanation, yeah. I'll be honest. If you really are some evil spirit or evil demon or whatever trying to take over your world and such, I don't fucking care. They're not my problem. It only becomes a problem if it affects the things I care about. So if you actually want to work on how to kill these dragons in particular, sure, sit down and give me a full detailed explanation on everything you know about them. But first, I need to handle him.
Of course.
So I do recommend you
Truth
start
be
sorting
told-
out what you need to know about them too.
Well.
It's like, I don't fucking care.
Okay.
So it's not ego trying to manifest? You think it's You think it's... What, mere distortion?
Oh, yes. I think it was. There was a big fight or whatever that thing was, and so much things was happening, and I got hit multiple times, and it felt as if that was trying to take over for me.
Your distortion probably... Your mind and active state can't differentiate between the simulator and actual damage. Doesn't help how realistic the simulator is, too. You won't die, but you'll certainly feel like you are.
Oh my god.
It's probably riled up as a defense mechanism, ready to jump and activate the moment it had to. That happens.
It was like if my skin was trying to, like, split apart. Oh my god.
I'm not exactly sure what it looks like when you enter active state, so for all we know, yeah, you probably could just flat out explode. Think you'll need some fresh air? We are still in
I
Impala
think so.
airspace.
I think so.
You need a cane?
If you can help me, that would be great.
Alright. I'll go leave you on
My
the deck.
legs feel like jelly.
Would you rather I just bring you to the my household instead?
I'll be alright. I
Or
think
do you
things
want me to bring you to this iron grip place so you can go to Reen instead?
I'm okay. I'm okay. If it would have happened, I think if it took care of whatever's in there, I don't know.
I don't mean in
know.
terms of calming you down, I just mean in terms of go spend time with Reen because you love her, I assume. And from what I know and recall, spending time with people you care about helps in physical recovery and such. Also, you two can go on some sort of movie date or something. I don't know.
I'll be alright.
Alright then.
I'll be alright.
Let's go to the deck.
Is she referring to these?
Oh, Lord.
You're
Oh,
sounding like you're an old man now, buddy. What?
Listen, it felt as if my flesh was about to split apart.
Definitely your active state trying to turn on.
She just needs time.
Somehow.
Usually it just doesn't.
Hang on.
Never felt it before like that.
Where is it?
You know, I'm gonna assume you're okay, considering how no one's freaking out.
She went in some sort of bird form or something. I don't know what it was.
Bird form?
Start sleeping like a parrot.
Spirits of Pandora, huh?
Man, if only Mike was here right now.
Then I need to get back to the engineering bay and make sure I catch what's going on with those bodies as well.
What's happening?
The sorceress Sasha is. Do you want to stand next to the edge, or you just want to see it like right here?
If I stand next to the edge and if I throw up, I don't know what will happen. We don't know where it'll go.
Okay. Foldable chair. Here you go. And then here, have like 3 buckets just in case.
Okay.
Take some deep breaths. Here's some water. You'll be alright. Humiliated. Let's revive this. Alright, Cosmo's sitting out on the deck for some air. He also has buckets in case he vomits too, which is a possibility.
Okay. I will, I'll keep it in check. Real quick, I need to tell you,
Her?
Hi, yes, how'd the dead bodies go?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it yet. I'll wait till there's more of a gathering for researchers.
You
With
might
the
as well
current
just
condition, I'm
call
only
them
going to
then.
be able to.
She's somewhere.
With the current condition, I'm only going to be able to get a question out of each of them. I think anything more, and that'd be a miracle, if anything.
Yeah, so talking about
I
researchers.
see. Okay then.
Sorry, I just heard you were talking about researchers, so I just came over.
Yes. Did I inadvertently summon the researchers?
You've summoned
A couple of them.
one of them, the dead thing, and yeah.
That was easy.
You have two?
Again, you could literally just message in comms and call
You
them.
have two? Okay.
Do you need water?
What's up?
I
just wanted to lay down.
I was going
Alright.
until there's more researchers around.
Oh wait, no,
I want
no,
to try
I mean
some
that.
things on some of the remains that were discovered.
Oh, you mean the dudes in there? Do you want me to show you where they are?
Let's just get baby jail.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
already shown. They look fascinating.
I am not a
The heads, the heads and the
Yes.
skulls. Yeah.
Actually, where
Yes,
is
right.
the...
It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful.
I'm sure they have quite a bit to say.
You're not going to get much out of them in their current condition.
Oh. Oh.
I mean,
I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess.
I'm a baby. But
No,
not gay
man.
doesn't mean
I just wasn't going to do it on my own. Lest I be accused of
Night.
wasting resources or whatnot.
Vaccine, Cernia.
I mean, there's like a camera in there. it probably
Is there
records it. I don't know what
no...
you're gonna- I mean,
No,
if
I
you
need
want, I guess.
Gren to
Wait for more-
question the damn,
if you need anything.
That's not a Drake thing.
Yes. It
I
fucking
don't know what
sucks.
happened at the start of the first fight, but that fortunately closed the computer. I had to flip the power supply off.
Yes, and that's why they
Hi, hello. You guys are running the mirror, man in the mirror thing, right?
I was gonna stand up and then I threw the freaking ceiling.
I was literally just wondering if it's on the ship and can I bother the mirror and ask questions to it. I thought they was brought onto the ship. Mm-hmm. Alright, fair. Got it.
Oh, Lord. They're about as serious as a playground full of children.
Yeah. I just wanted to bother it if it was on the ship or not. I can ask Kat real quick.
I'll be reading in the library. If anyone ends up bothering with being interested, let me know.
Hey Kat, to confirm, the mirror is on the ship, right? Cool. Because I want to go bother it with questions and such. Alright, cool. I'll go let Gren know that I'm going to go into doing that. Alright.
Okay. I think
So
we'll be
it's
okay.
on Karina's room. Apparently, Gray can go in there according to Kat. So I'm gonna go bother the man in the mirror.
I mean, that wasn't exactly what I said.
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine waiting while you sort your stuff out. You got this. Go. I don't care how many more scars I get. Bearing the pale fire, I'm going as far as I can. I hope my path will be a guiding light for someone to follow. The roar of the spark.
Okay.
Yeah, hello Cosmo. You feeling better?
Okay, it seems to have gone down, which is good.
That's good.
Just needed air.
Cool, you ready to go interrogate a dumb fuck in a mirror?
Sure.
Cool, because I am probably going to get in trouble, but I have a few questions I need to ask it before I get inevitably ignored due to the fact that everyone else is there asking their questions.
Right now?
Yes, right now. Is this going to open up for me, or do I have to break the door?
Hello.
Hi, you done hiding in the closet?
Was it in the closet? It was in my room. There's a difference.
Their closet
I came
is
out of the
in
closet
your
years
room.
ago.
Okay.
I see. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go do something that'll potentially get me in trouble or not. It depends.
What are you going to do?
Get some answers, possibly.
Grab the tail. What are you doing?
Ah! If you want to live, you will let that go. You know what...
I did.
Yeah, don't grab people's tails, woman. You should know how important that is.
Okay, fine. You're
He
not a
wishes to
kitsune, but
conversate with
also,
the man
what are
in
you
the
going
mirror.
Who
to
do you think was
before you
almost
do it?
married to a
I'm the
kitsune?
only one.
I'm
I'm
going
the
to
only
go
one in
speak
this
with a
area right now.
man in a mirror that we picked up from our
The
research
man
thing.
in the mirror.
However, I may also
Ooh.
traumatize the ever-loving hell out of him. Fuck.
Yes.
Hold
Where's
on, I know
Karina's
exactly
room?
what I must do.
I nearly had an
Where's Karina's room?
You do realize? Oh, what the fuck?
Is it
Why does not
upstairs?
have a room in here?
Oh, fuck. Where am I supposed to go then?
Does she not?
Because
She has a room down in like the bar area where the residentials are.
Is that its actual...
Isn't
Trust
it
me.
being kept in engineering?
No, it's not. It's in Karina's room. Is that an actual thing I can go into? Because I'm supposed to go there, or
No.
what? Oh, fuck. Okay,
No,
hang on. Let
I'll
me
be-
ask for
I'll be real with
clarification
you,
on
no.
something real quick then.
Let's just go to. Let's just see if we could go to Maxine's room, and then like that we can count
Hi,
that as.
Cat. I need to
there
ask
they
for
go.
clarification. By Karina's room, am I supposed to go to Maxine's room, or do you want me to just pop out into the spawn box?
Sorry to say this, but womp womp.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Did you just say womp? No.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know.
Cool.
John,
I know where I'm
you're
supposed to go. I have to,
hallucinating. Boy.
take a step into the invincible hallways, effectively. If you want to join me, go ahead.
Oh, I love the invisible hallways.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry for attempting to traumatize you, but, yeah. Never let it be said, I don't know how to traumatize you.
Yeah, I don't want to know about your escapades, you weirdo.
That was a good enough threat to get you to start
A
running.
lovely book for you, by the way.
Oh god.
Say what?
Don't read that book to
Lovely book
people,
for you.
Cosmo.
What do you have?
I gave him a
on
high
you
school
before? What
book
is
on.
that?
I gave him a high school health book.
Textbook.
Yeah, a high school textbook. I had him turn to a very specific page. No.
This one.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I just gave him a book. If you think I'm actually gonna explain this shit, you're crazy.
That's what everyone's been doing.
Cause he's smart.
Not much.
It's like,
Ugh.
alright, fuck all of you. I'm doing my own thing now.
Ooh, boy.
So, the reason that Karina did it is because Arix. She didn't trust Arix near because she knows how he is.
Uh-oh.
That's the only reason why.
Could have just complained it to Angela and be like, okay, that adds up.
Jeez, it's
None
almost
of
as
you
if I
talked to it.
mentioned in the library, it's literally a case of communication not happening. Karina's upset. Karina, you're upset because shit was happening, namely because of Arix. Angela's upset because
and
she
also-
didn't get talked to
also,
about anything
if you saw
afterwards.
the researcher comms of Karina talking about certain things, she was more than willing to. It was the reason people started snapping at her, going, "That's not your decision to make. None of it's your call. You don't
Yeah.
basically.
Specifically,
She
the
has no right to
sisters were
speak."
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
the
help
sisters were
that
doing it
case.
to her. So and what do you,
It
Angela?
doesn't help.
What do you solve?
Look, you two better
Yeah,
hope that
Karina was more than willing to, and
You
also
two.
Arix was totally telling you it was Angela's call, and Karina's going,
No, it's
Yeah,
not though,
but
because
that's
it's
still a-
it's
but
still
it's-
one
it's
of
like-
her
it's like-
people.
it's still like one of our people. Do we really want to just like suddenly
Wait.
lock them away?
Yes,
Yes, they
Yeah.
did something
it
sketchy.
is-
That's what
Okay.
Akura meant earlier today.
Let me signify something. It was Angela's call at that time because she was the head of that.
Yeah,
like, the
in
whole
that
mission, 'cause
mission, it was
pure
her call.
research.
Yes, that is true.
Yes,
It was
of
definitely her call.
if we get back, please just lock it up. We don't know what
Yeah,
the situation
literally
does
a whole
or
case
anything
of
of that.
Yeah, the big issue was there was no direct, clear communication with that between the two of them on the mission, and then afterwards, it just got worse because of everyone's own
Wait, we
I
mental
tried
said
to
it
shit.
like
do
in
with the
comms
mirror.
and
We were-
outside too.
The issue
So-
is
I
you
told
needed to
you.
grab
it was the
Karina in
bit with
particular.
when we found out what was going on with the mirror, and we were asking questions. Karina was going, "Don't touch it." Then we were, "All right, let's do grab it." Okay, we're actually taking it. And then Arix, out of nowhere, during the mission, was taking command from Karina and Angela. Where
Arix is gonna
Arix, what he
die.
full on said, "Don't follow Karina's orders, follow mine." And people followed it, and Karina just went furious.
Arix said that.
And also-
Damn. I'm glad I
and
didn't
also
even hear that.
the actual books, the dark magic. Karina said she was super uncomfortable with it, and please don't read it. My people did dark magic. I want to read it anyways. And it's like, I said not to. I'm going to do it anyways. Okay.
Now you.
Oh, is this a book that I threw off the ship?
No, this is
No,
these are completely
something
different
different.
books from the missions we just picked. From the mission we just did. Yeah, I
Oh
gotta
my
let Gren
fucking
know
God.
that we're
This is
in the
why
small
Blake
box
threw it
for
off the
this.
ship. People are idiots.
Absolutely.
Like literally, Karina's just going. I'm trying to be a regional vice slogan. I'm caring about
All
my
right,
home
Gren.
and my
Whenever you
people.
have the
I don't
time and are
care. The
capable
man
of
in
doing
mirror
this,
is
we
still
are
a
just
vice
sitting in the
slogan.
spawn box
I'm
for
still
it.
going to treat them like a vice slogan. Bad or not, we need info. And everyone else is just going, Karina, you're in the wrong for this. Karina, no, I'm not.
Karina is
You haven't been
absolutely.
through what I
I
went
hope
through.
Karina doesn't think Gray was not taking her side in this, because he's like, no,
Oh,
you are
so sadly,
absolutely on the right
She's
side.
becoming morally gray, where if things keep pushing her, she might go antagonistic.
Okay, look, that's not gonna end well.
She
Don't
might
make,
go to an antag.
don't make Gray do
Don't do
therapy.
that.
My therapy hurts people.
Out of character, don't do that. I'm
Don't do
telling you,
what?
don't do that.
Wait, don't
Have
do
the
what?
character go antagonistic.
Also,
Don't do
real
that.
quick, if Angela and
So the
Karina
problem
are still
is-
fighting when I arrive, I'm
So
putting
here's the
them in
problem.
chairs and like talk to you
She's
or
already
shit.
treated like an antagonistic character. Only a few characters treat her like she's not. Because the original bit of Karina, people saw her as an antagonist to the sisters. She was supposed to be. She was originally supposed to be a actual antagonist for the sisters. She was not supposed to be good.
But oh,
And
shenanigans
you
happened.
were upset
How'd
about
that
that out of
change?
character, and we had a whole thing about this.
I wasn't really upset. I was just called. There's no progress.
You
in
were
her coming.
upset. Don't you say that.
It was upset on like her not being around for such a long time.
You know
and
what?
certain things.
I'm starting to think what Gray told Vulcan is true at this point. Gray really does feel like he's a single father taking care of so many goddamn kids and the
We should just
sit
bring a planet
crash out
cracker and say
sisters.
fuck it.
I mean,
We should just
hi,
bring a
I
planet cracker and say
exist.
fuck it. You
You're
don't have
gonna
planet
literally
cracker. I mean,
doesn't
literally
come
just a bomb.
Anywhere to the
Sadly,
ship.
you get rid
or
of Islog, yeah.
something
There goes any chance of removing some things from Karina.
Probably.
What do you mean?
There goes any chance of removing anything
we'll
that's
find a wish
happening
spell anyway.
currently from being
So
metaverse.
the issue
MacGuffins
is
exist.
the Clasels have specific things due to, if I recall correctly, experiments that were done on them. Just from trying to remember from things you guys mentioned offhandedly, which, hey, by the
Sorry,
way,
that's
I'm
a
not
joke.
stupid.
Uh-huh.
I remember in the
coming
catacombs,
Tuesday or no?
the man in the mirror recognized
Tuesday?
named Clasel, if I recall correctly.
It's one of my missions.
Correct.
Oh no! If
Wait,
only
wait,
someone
wait,
paid
wait.
attention to that
Wait,
shit
wait,
and
wait,
is
what's
fiercely protective of his
Tuesday?
dumbasses.
The
Oh
20th.
wait, you really shouldn't be letting Gray
Maybe. I give
alone
you a
with this
maybe.
thing, cause Gray and the man in the mirror, there's gonna
It's
be no
Great
bullshit
Beach Day,
between
the
them.
23rd.
He's gonna look at the man in the mirror and be like, "Let's not
I
bullshit.
can't wait.
I know
Blake's gonna
you.
go
I know
there
your bull.
like
I know your
this."
shenanigans. I know you're lying to the vast majority of us. You be honest with me. I'll
Okay.
be honest with you. I actually want to fix this world. You want to bring your daughter back? Cool.
Oh my God.
I will
Christ.
overlook
What
that
the
I
fuck?
was just
for
seeing if there was
now.
anything underneath that thingy.
No, just.
The thing is,
The
Karina
fact
isn't
that
sure for
Badger
some
has a
bits.
kid now.
However, it's
Christ.
still. It's also.
Let's put it that way.
Really funny. They're the high mage of Islogia. What is Karina? What is
If
the
what?
one thing she uses? I wonder whose
Fire.
lessons she's learned off of.
Fire.
Viren? No. What?
Evil
The
fire.
high mages. One of them being Viren. Viren did not always use dark magic. He
No,
turned
he
over to dark
started
magic
using
because
dark
he
magic
lost
because his daughter died.
daughter
That
died.
doesn't make sense. Oh my! Nope.
Hang
I
on, hang on,
can't-
hang on,
I
hang on,
can't
hang
do
on.
this.
What do you-
I can't do this.
What do you-
I can't
Come
do
back.
this.
Yes, it's literally Dragon Prince. You shut your mouth and get back up here.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Hey, I want
just-
clarification.
I just
Are you
noticed
coming
a plot
Tuesday,
hole,
yes or no?
Because that doesn't make
what?
sense. Oh, I want to fucking.
My
The
shit, that's
whole
happening.
Tuesday?
plot.
Yeah, no, if it's a Tuesday, I
Yeah.
can always make things.
Okay.
Don't
All
worry.
right, sign up.
Okay.
If you didn't
So,
sign up.
So I'm going
there,
to
like, a
go through with what I understand
post?
before
Yes,
anyone
there was a
corrects me.
secondary
I
ping.
just want you
Oh,
to
I didn't
understand
even
where
know
I'm
about
coming
My
that.
from.
server.
So let me go from
Where's this
start
under?
to finish.
Announcement?
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Forgive me, I'm a stupid fuck.
Vislogia got fucked up
You're fine.
at least
Make
over
sure you don't
100
click
years
the
ago.
NPC one.
By a calamity.
The Yes.
Check mark you want to click.
When that
Okay.
The
happened,
check mark.
Yeah.
you fucked up by Slogan. This is all your fault. Anyway.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Now we just gotta wait for Gren to show up. But
the
we can
Cossells,
chat.
as a baby, they managed
Here,
to somehow
7
survive thanks
fucking
to their
people.
father,
3
who then
NPCs
experimented on
kill
them.
me.
He'll be fine. Don't
All
worry.
that shit happened. The mother ran
make it
off
work.
with, I think, a Cora?
Cernia
Not a
and-
Cora,
Cernia
just
and Cora.
Cora. Cernia and Cora, both of them. Okay. You were left there. Akura left before the mother did? Or something? I don't know that
No.
detail.
No.
Her left a little bit ago. Like, okay.
Time shenanigans.
Frank,
You're
what
all
I'm-
cars
what
or
I'm-
L.
What I'm helping you.
Well, no, I wanted to finish my thing first, and then I can
Go
get
for it.
corrected. Because otherwise, I won't get my thought out there. Vyslogia was fucked when you guys were born. How can you learn magic from the guy if Vyslogia is fucked?
There's still the books and lessons that was left. The items
So
are
you
still
didn't actually
left by
learn
those that
from him. You
passed.
just read books authored by him.
Pretty much.
And would that have been in your father's collection?
Anything is necessary when it comes to a
read
dead
the
world.
cookbook.
Information is key.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm just asking. Like, I'm literally asking, yes or no. Like, were they in your
Yes.
father's? Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Sammy's
Okay,
just
now
trying
this
to
is
piece all
this
this
is making more
together.
sense.
How are they gonna?
Because it's changed like
Venus
times,
fire,
man.
Akura is ice.
Look, Sammy,
All the
don't
sisters
worry.
are different elements. There's a, and we were trying to question why are all the sisters? Wouldn't they all be the similar element or connected in some sort of way? But no, they're all polar opposite like elements.
Well, yeah, because y'all. What are you talking about? Of course you are. You all have different dragons inside of you. You got a fire dragon, so you get the fiery shit. You got the darkest dragon, so you
Even
got the dark
before
Sorry,
the
doesn't matter.
dragons, they had that element.
Probably because of specific
Oh.
experiments to cause shenaniganery in regards to magic.
Yeah, probably to make you
But the
compatible
thing
with
is,
them.
the thing is,
The one thing.
I think Dragono experience one. I don't think it's Dragono one.
Can there
Was
be a
Dragono?
brother with
What?
a cosmic dragon?
Was Dragono?
No.
experience one?
Yes.
Oh,
Majorly.
that has to be a
Okay.
Cosell.
So there's
It doesn't
Karina,
have to be
You
a
don't
Dragono,
want to
Akura.
join the Clash
but
Out. Not Clash,
Cernia-
you don't want to join
Don't
the
be
Crash
a
Out siblings.
Vyslogian.
Look, you don't want to join the Crash
Cora
Out
was
siblings,
fine.
okay?
because they're picked by their
Very
mother.
Oh no, I'm not
mother.
joining Crash Out siblings. I want to
But
That is their nickname now.
one thing that you're gonna
antagonistic force. It's fun.
the one thing you're gonna learn from a book.
Mhm.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this because I want to poke holes in plot. I just want to make sure I don't have the twins
magic.
say something that has been retconned.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly. By the way, Sammy, did you
Yeah.
like Gray just calling out
then-
Sasha entirely? He's like, I don't give a fuck. I just want answers,
Yeah.
and if you're gonna cause
And then we
problems,
went
the longer
to
you're here, I want you gone.
Viren's notes. Viren's from before the Calamity. But he got trapped in the mirror when the Calamity went off by an Arcanum.
That's the fun part.
Huh?
Apparently, yes.
Viren,
Is that what y'all?
Viren survived the Calamity and was trapped by an Arcanum.
That doesn't make
By the
any
Noctilucen.
sense.
It's getting more and more
So-
convoluted.
Listen,
why-
this is your story.
So no. Here's the thing. Sasha heard that, and Sasha was able to put pieces together to be like, that's a lie.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense at all.
No, that does not make sense. And that
Story
was done
plots,
by
am I right?
Necromancer?
Imagine not having things planned out.
It's no.
Could it be me?
Couldn't be me. No.
Arcanum than Necromancer.
Laughs in about to
It's not
cause
the Death
emotional
Arcanum.
damage.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
So-
I'm killing my Arcanum soon. What?
Are you?
So,
Damn.
yeah. So the little thing that caught me off is
Is it going to be
Nocturne
combat,
is
by
an
the way?
Arcanum
Your mission?
I've been studying for my people. So we know this
Monumental.
because
I don't know if my
Melinda
combat's ready.
was in our in Vyslogia, and we also know there's still probably people alive in Vyslogia. We just haven't hit those areas yet.
Ready.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I want
I
to
mean,
There
we
are
could have hit those
remnants.
areas
Her model.
if I was
Use our
allowed to
models
just
hiding
run
in
across the
shadows.
world.
No,
It's
Sasha
not as if
doesn't-
Gray
so
can
Sasha's
hit
a necromancer. Her
supersonic
combat model has
speeds
very
and, you
little
know,
to it,
can run on
but the
platforms.
knight
He creates
skeleton
out
that
of his
would fight for
constructs.
her
it's not like he just run across the
done yet.
sky, go
And there's,
back
like, a
and
bunch
forth
of
and back
effects
and
that have
forth,
to
and
be
just
done
have
to
the
it.
entire world mapped
So
out.
I don't want to put
and the
precedent
a few
pressure on
days or
Lauren, the
something.
person who's making the model and playing her, to like.
No, like get it done real cool. Be able to get that done, and you'd all have places you can do shenaniganery with. Man, I feel like I'm like the only person who's actually helping
I
the
just
story
feel a
be
little
pushed
bad
forward.
because Karina is not my heaviest focus right now. Like she's just kind of existing until I'm ready to. But there's also Akura needs a spotlight. Cerny has been like doing this for 8 months, and there's also
players fuck around and find out
Dragono.
too much.
So I'm not wanting to do anything for Karina
answer.
until the sisters are dealt with.
Yeah, to everyone else is cleared up.
I could do. I
I don't
Because
think they'll ever
Karina
get
is
cleared
very
up.
story plot relevant.
Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. You have a battle
Yeah,
of
that'll
the
work.
ages and magic.
Lordy.
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
I don't know what's going on with
wish
Gren.
I
Gren sounds
knew.
exhausted. Oh well. Fish.
I don't blame Gren.
I mean, I kind of get it why the stress is there because you're balancing like how many characters. There's like 4 or 5 siblings already at this point.
There is
like,
currently
there's
5 siblings. Yes. The
Yeah,
the other
5
NECA that
siblings
is
and
trying
1
to pin
non-sibling.
Cora to the wall does
Okay.
not count.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? We're having a conversation.
We're just talking about the lore and
Yeah.
stuff.
We're talking
story
smack
stuff.
about the crash
Oh,
out
you're
siblings,
alive.
also known as the Cassels.
What happened? I thought you
You're in the model.
Damn! I got you! You.
What?
What happened?
I changed my mind.
Okay, what was I saying?
Ow.
Okay, but yeah, I totally get
Don't break your
I
back.
totally get like
I'm not trying to poke
the
holes,
issue
I
of
promise.
like
I'm just
having
trying to
5
understand
different
it so my characters
storylines
can
be all
understand
part
it.
of one convoluted plot. And
Fine.
that's
I'm
like,
honestly
you know,
fine, man.
it's very difficult to maintain to keep up.
But sadly,
It
I've
is
not
a
been
case of
told
things
if my
just
lore is
weren't
right or
fully written
wrong
down.
until like I'm DM'd about
Like
it.
we
Hyrule,
have,
Hyrule, I need
we
to
have,
say,
we don't
like,
have
I'm not
everything
trying to poke holes
written
in what's
down.
happening.
My
I'm
question
just
for
trying
you:
to understand it.
was the Ember Eclipse a thing you had
I am
already
not with
fully
that.
planned out and such beforehand? Before like we got to this
I
point?
had the idea of having a parent
sorry,
be a fixture, his parents be a fixer, but then I realized,
You are
I
literally
could have
trying
it
to
be a
do your
colored
best here.
fixer,
I see
because
that.
then it can coincide with V Corp's old colored fixer was before Virgilius. So you know, it kind of like fits into the lore technically,
Yeah.
because then you'd be like, oh, you know,
It helps that
again,
you're
Virgilius
not.
is the
Yeah,
new
it
color.
helps that
Yeah.
your thing is based off Project
Karina,
Moon's
she's the one that'll
shenanigans.
walk in if something happens.
Like, yeah,
and
you
go,
have
Karina,
a
that's not your like
sort
decision
of like
to make. He goes,
you have a rough
"Oh,
draft.
so
baseline.
my
You have
sister's
a
gonna
yeah,
make
you
all
have a
decisions
rough
for me."
line of what to follow.
Okay.
Vicelogia
pretty much how it works.
is free
Why do you think
flowing
you're gonna
effectively.
laugh?
It's like tink fuck it
Yeah.
random thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really funny
Cosmo, on the
because,
other hand,
like,
his is a
you should
free
definitely
flowing
leave
thing,
Vicelogia.
you know,
It's
because that's
Vandal's
it's
how,
less.
there.
You've seen
Karina's
that
not
bit
leaving
where
either.
you've seen
She'll
those
show up to,
memes
like,
where
Azure every
this is
now
where the
and then,
story starts,
but
this is
she'll
where the
be
story
doing
ends,
Vicelogia.
and this is all the shenanigans we do to get
Remember,
to this
there's
point.
no
Exactly.
But it
Yes.
always ends here.
All
We can do
radios
Yes.
dead. That's
Also,
what
I do hope you
Angel's
like the way
mainly trying to do.
Grace went on about
Well,
Efflorest
until we
ego
get
and
the
such.
Celestial Storm Spire, then we can.
when
Remember how
Yeah,
Gray
but
mentioned, by the
Angel's
way, I
trying to make
saved
a
Dragono's
radio
little
tower
bird
so
child by lying
foes
about
can,
ego because I heard a story about someone who was distorting only
go
to
about it.
not distort
Oh,
but come out
yeah.
different. And Gray's going like, I
yeah.
don't even have any idea if that's true. I don't even know if that's true because we know what failed distortions look like.
So here's what you got to do: just
Capitule.
make it out of Nokia.
Yes.
That's so weird about this to me.
I want to do that.
So
as
it's
Dragono.
clearly a story,
Fuck up.
but and this is a big thing with Gray.
Our
All
system's
stories
powered by Nokias.
have a
It's
shred of
indestructible.
truth in them. On the off chance
I
this is
felt a little
real,
bad,
though,
like leaving as both characters.
not
I just
only
thought
can we
going,
not really
my
reverse
mind's
the
in a,
corrosion
there's a bunch
happening
of
to
loopholes
I'm
I'm
kid,
missing here, and I'm
but
not here for it. I'm just
convert
gonna,
it to something else.
give me a moment to
And
think.
if that can
I
happen with them,
drank really hard
we might
last
be able to do the
night,
same
and
with
I
you,
still am
Cosmo,
dealing with it.
and take your distortion and change it to something different.
Drink water.
So it's
I
not
haven't.
you
I have it
constantly
next to me.
Why
devolving
did you drink
into
so
something
much?
else.
Was it because of the finale?
I have no
Yeah,
clue.
Right,
If
so
it's
he
real or
won't.
not.
Basically have a,
Yeah, he doesn't know that
each season we do it
actually turn like, you know, he has a
the
chance to
finale.
awaken ego, like,
Yeah,
you know,
like
his
once a year.
efflorescent ego.
Once
Yeah.
a year, because the
He
year, the
literally
RP the entire season
threw out the
takes once a
term
year.
Efflorest on Heaven's Reach. But that was because he was
How long
talking
did
out
the
his
party
ass.
went for a while.
He doesn't know if it's real or not.
Because we got done with
Hell,
our
Gray
around
has
6
hope it's
a.m.,
real,
and we were,
but he
like,
does
until we went
not
to, like,
fully
8 a.m.
believe it at all.
Yeah.
In his mind,
I caught
it's
a bit
like,
of it on her stream.
it's a thing,
And I was talking
but
with Misty and
it is
Chibi earlier, like how things went.
It is like a hell of a stretch that it's even
Yeah.
remotely true.
I love Chibi.
I'm gonna let you know
Apparently
now
someone
towards the end of
died,
the story.
the
As soon as you
fire
hear that
giant?
name Carmen, there you go. Then you'll know what's gonna go on.
Gray actually got to
He
speak
lost
with
an
Carmen.
arm?
Correction.
Wing?
Gray got to speak with Nimura's
Someone
Carmen,
lost a wing?
and by that he said, "Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm
Sabriel,
busy.
one of the angels. 'cause
This is
Sabriel
more
was
important
character.
bringing Nimura back to her realm." Literally, Gray's like, "I don't know who you are. I'll
It's
deal
okay,
with
we'll
you
give them
later.
that
This
wing.
is more important than you."
Hey, Dragona, here's a knife. You know what to do.
Literally told Carmen to shut up.
No.
If
Oh, well.
been true, that's a wing that come from
Once-
Pandora. and
again,
it's not a
once
good
it
wing.
happens-
If
That's not
Carmen
good.
starts
If
talking to Gray, he's literally gonna make her destruct. He's just gonna be like, scale issue. What the fuck you mean scale issue?
Hey, my
Wow, you
founder
wanted
from
to make
Serenity
everyone
is there. Her
happy, but you
corpse is
failed in the
alive
end
by
because
the
you
Star
went through a
of
convoluted
Fate.
series of events instead
We
of just
love
trying to be
Zula, and
kind
we
and
love
helping
the
them
infection
on a
of
base
light.
level. Scale
There's
issue.
no problems.
No, okay,
I'm
but here's
gonna-
now I realize. Okay,
Alright,
okay,
that might-
I get
you're
that.
gonna
But
just
here's
stand
what I
there.
just kind of realized.
Fuck it.
How
There's
the
no magic,
fuck
there's
is?
no connection.
I just realized
It's
there's
an
no
entity.
like way of Cosmo getting
Is that a thing?
I guess in
thing?
touch with
Yes, I
Carmen
love
in
that.
like a
I love
normal
that.
way. It would have to be some sort of side
So-
plot or
so
something,
funny enough,
or like a
like,
convoluted way. Because like I realized like
So
Well,
we
if
here's the
it's
thing.
only in the city,
I tried to use
That's
Shadow Knight,
funny
no.
you should mention
maybe.
that.
Try
You
to
know what
connect the
I
other- no.
considered doing
Try to
like
connect
later
to
in the future?
What?
things no.
Exposure therapy with Cosmo.
Drake.
We're
try
not
to
taking it to
switch
V
out,
Corp.
no.
Oh no.
But Gray's literally
Jimmy
gonna
tries to summon
throw a
Steph,
sack
no.
over his head and be like, "You
And
need
we're
to
like,
trust me." Throws him over the
overstuff.
shoulder, jumps straight into some random
I have
into
a
a district
question.
in city.
Did you get
Don't worry,
Wi-Fi?
we're far away from V Corp.
No, there
However,
was nothing there.
we're in the city
It's hell.
This is
it's hell
genuinely
incarnate.
to help you get used to this place. Because
Man,
I don't know things.
You know how much I love the
Here,
this finale,
you,
Sammy?
however,
This is how much I
will
love the
recognize
finale.
things perhaps, and can help understand better. Because you know,
I mean, you
a
lived.
native here, you would actually understand how
I
things work.
lived with 6
Literally
rolls
just like
of
full on
11 and
exposure
10
therapy.
because the
And be
DMs
like,
looked at
okay,
me
now
and
we're
on
leaving
Friday.
immediately.
The DMs looked at me
On
and
Friday, I'm
so
not
glad
too
he
sure
didn't
if
say
I
Dark
gave.
Rolls. You
I
would've
think I
died
forgot
so
to give Orga
quickly.
the go ahead to say things, but he gave a rundown of how his house was like, how his home was like.
Yeah.
He remembered that much as he was talking to her, and
I feel so
he
bad
brought
for
up
both of you.
the whole plot
I
point,
really do.
which was
This is why
the whole thing of
if you want
roles being played.
scene, I'll ask for the map and go do a little.
Man,
shit.
Gray is
Yeah.
simultaneously the best and
And
worst
actually
hope
just
Cosmo
Thing
has
is-
at not
Drake,
distorting
Drake,
out
you're
of his
doing yourself.
mind.
Take her.
Karina said that she has a day.
Because he is
I'm telling
actively
you,
fighting
that-
for and
contact.
against, and it's just like, geez,
I'm just
pick
gonna
a
feel
side
bad
already,
playing
man.
roll.
Listen, I'm telling you that when he inevitably, you know, when it mutates, spoiler yipes, because I already sent it to you. I don't know which one I'm gonna be fucking using because it's gonna be the gluttony one. It's gonna be gluttony.
I mean, what?
Unless
Honestly, if
What?
we already had this whole discussion before about like
Spoiler alert.
when
Gave her
Cosmo
permission to use my server and
breaks down
everything,
fully,
so-
Gray's just go flat out tell him like,
If you do decide, Angel's
what do you want?
literally saying
He's
if you
literally
do
gonna pull a
that,
Carmen,
I'm coming with you
but in a
this
completely different
homunculus.
way.
That's a
Because
death
Carmen just flat out gives it to
sentence,
you, what you
regardless
want.
of what you
But he's
try
gonna
to
be
do.
basically do what Carmen does. What do you want? What do
So
you want to
that's
be?
the
What
actual
is
reason
all
why
this?
she went,
Okay, you
because
have your
of the
goal.
homunculus body, and she didn't want
Fight
Angela
for it.
using it. She
Run
cares way
towards
too
it.
much.
Yeah. But
That's
as
your
long as you
goal.
have the
if
crystal-
You go for it.
You know, if anything happens to body to Angela,
And
even if it's just
because
losing the
Cosmos
body,
desires, like, you want to be this?
Karina will go feral.
Congratulations,
Like,
you're
full on,
this. You don't
she'll-
feel you are?
She would
Run
burn
for
down the
it.
entire like,
Go.
area.
There is nothing that can actually
She'd let
stop
the
you from
anti-flame
getting
take
your
control
goal
of her for those
other than
moments.
yourself. And the
It
only way you can
wouldn't
stop
harm
yourself
Angela.
is by just
That's the
not
one
getting
thing that
up
didn't happen.
and
When
going
Angela touched
forward.
it didn't drain her.
once he fucking awakens ego and gets his true form,
I heard
oh
the
boy,
Vice
that's
made
gonna
me
be a,
present the
we
bar-
are
like,
big
We
fucking
are
thing.
going. Look,
Got
I know the
right?
endings I'm going for. That
No,
being
basically the
said,
dead zone went around Angela.
I
but
would be
nothing affected
down to
her.
play an NPC just to kick
Angela's the
Cosmo in
only
the
one
face
so
and
far that
continuously
won't be
kick him in the
affected by
dirt,
it yet,
emotion-wise.
because Karina's
I would
attachment to
Oh my
love,
god.
dude. If I'm gonna be playing Gray, who's constantly trying to help him, I would love to play an NPC whose entire goal is to make
But
us get to the bad end.
Sadly, Cora can
Oh,
exist,
look.
but if Cora brings
Look,
out
it's the
Blood
person
Lightning,
to kill anyway.
I need to ask her in the
Right,
the
Sammy,
toggle for
did
this
you
model.
enjoy Gray
It's
just
gonna get-
calling out Sasha the way he did?
I mean,
He's like,
yeah, she's sus as all hell. She's designed to be sus from the ground
yeah.
up.
He's like, look, I don't trust
mean,
you. There's
Karina
all this
can-
stuff, but you know
you
what?
can actually walk
I
to
don't
my ship,
care.
actually. It's not that far, and you know the
She honestly
direction.
appreciates that, like the honesty of like, I don't give a shit.
He went.
Like it ain't my
I
problem.
don't give a shit. You're not my
It's just-
problem, because you're not affecting the things I care about. If you were, then we'd have a problem. But you're not. So even if you are the quote unquote evil in your world, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, this is true.
And you know what? The sooner
So he has
the
to-
sooner we
he
get
has
you
an
out of here, is the
EV
quicker you don't
and
cause
an
problems for
Umbreon.
me and my issues or my idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you know that Ellis caught a Pokemon?
Did he? What did he get?
You want to see it?
Yeah. What is it? Graduation's boring
Here
as
it
hell.
is.
He says, having a gotcha game open. You fool.
Fish.
Oh, Magikarp.
This size.
Oh my.
Oh,
lord.
that size.
Here's the. It's poor Blake. She couldn't get the Magikarp club.
About that.
Yeah.
You want to see
About
what Blake
that.
caught?
What? I mean, we
Um,
saw the full list, but yeah. The answer to 6 is A.
Let me show you.
My
Let me
friend.
show you. Let me show you.
Mm-hmm.
Recent height. This is what Blake got.
The shiny Magikarp. She's gonna get a red Gyarados.
No, I mean, if it's a dragon, yeah, you know, like a dragon ash, you know, the carp
No,
jumping
you know
over
what's
the
worse?
weeb,
She
or-
can talk
Oh
to
my
it.
god. Wait, she can?
She can talk to it.
She can talk to
Technically, it
Magikarp.
is a dragon type, so.
Well,
Dragon
I
to
mean,
dragon
no, it's a water type.
communication. Ah, right, it's not
It's
a
a water
dragon
type
type
that
yet.
turns into a water flying type.
Gyarados isn't a
Gyarados
dragon
is not a
type?
dragon.
That's some bullshit, and
No.
you know it.
It is. It is.
With how powerful Gyarados is and all its bullshit. Yeah. I just realized something, Calamity.
What's up?
Who was the guy who caused Philip, who basically went to Philip, called him, said, use a bitch, distort? Who was the clown guy?
Oh, that's Oswald.
Oswald, yeah. I could literally just play Oswald to Cosmo. Because I know exactly what I have to say to hit Cosmo.
But I'm here.
Oh shit, hello Gren.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. That's the.
Gren's here.
that's
It's
what it is.
whenever you guys are ready. Literally, no, here's the funny thing, Calamity. I know exactly what I could say to Cosmo to trigger his ass too as Oswald. Because unlike Oswald, I'm not
What?
gonna gaslight Cosmo. I'm literally just gonna be an ass to him. Yeah, look at you, little baby boy, too weak to even save his own parents from getting slaughtered. Look at him run and cry in a corner as he has to deal with his own trauma.
Hey, loser,
Oh,
I'm
what a
grabbing
baby.
you. We're going. It's so funny.
Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just plotting to
I
be
might
the
wanna-
Oswald to
I might want
Calamity.
to backtrack my
Cosmo.
words.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
not realize who this is?
Oh my fucking god.
Probably want a samurai.
What do you want to do?
What do you mean if she finds out? Blake has been talking about them constantly.
Well, no, Cora knows about Pokemon, but if she finds about the Pokemon Samurai,
Angela and Karina's
Pokemon
going.
Samurai.
that's fair.
one.
You can't have talked to him.
Alright.
I mean, wait.
Alright, it's time.
What?
If you do this, you're gonna
fuck
piss
is
her
this?
off a little bit less.
Okay,
Due
look,
to the
do
fact that-
not
Now I can use this now.
do not make me
Yeah, I don't
give
give a fuck.
Angela and Karina
Yes.
couples counseling, okay? It will not
We
end
don't
well
have
for
couples
anyone.
counseling.
So
It's
we're
everyone
going back on
else's
the ship.
couples
We're grabbing the
issues.
mirror and we're going to Mysticor.
You guys want to go to Mysticor?
splits.
We're going to Mysticor.
Yeah, sure.
Is it
Why
not in Karina's room anymore?
There's still 30
okay,
people in
so-
lobby.
so
We still gotta
we're
monitor
grabbing
them.
Do it later. Do it later. Do it later. Don't
You
gotta
have
do it
Ari
right
there.
the second
You have
people.
Ari there.
Actually, hang on. Give
You
me a
have
quick
Ari
second.
there.
Oh my fucking god.
I was about to say you have another DM, the one who opened the lobby there.
There's three others.
Gotta make sure Ari's
Yeah,
aware
exactly.
of everything.
And Zach.
And Zach's there too.
Oh yeah, I
like-
hope you guys are ready for when I try to murder Arix on a mission.
Oh, I've been doing
Oh,
friendly
you,
fire as
did,
my
did you
mechanical
not?
girl.
Did you not
I've been
know what they
doing
did
friendly
during
fire against
Osagi's mission? Maxine
What?
came back. Maxine's soul was fading
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't able to reconnect with her body yet.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
Arix refused to
I
let
mean, I was
Ava
gonna do a bit with Zero,
save
but
Maxine.
guess not.
Of course. Look, I'm gonna flat
Emily,
out. Look,
if it,
Hey,
it's
you
getting
wanna
to the
see
it
point
went
where.
from a nat 1,
Oh.
nat 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you
If
got a
for those, are
19.
going, for those,
Yeah,
for
you got a
those
big
going to
one.
Mysticor, follow me in the
You
NPC
bitch.
box.
Cool.
NPC box.
Okay.
Dude, it's gonna get to the point where I might actually just stab
Mine's a baby
Arix
baby.
on this. I'm gonna stab Arx on the ship at this point.
These are the peeps that I'm taking. That they want to talk to the man in the mirror.
Hi.
I'm gonna
I'm
have a
sorry,
funny conversation
Blake.
with you
I
someday.
can't keep my
Why?
promise. I'm stabbing Arx on the ship and
You're
or maybe
Lalafell.
shooting him in the back of the head.
Oh yeah.
Portal.
I was debating on doing it today,
Okay.
but it's just like,
Let me.
Aurora the Spark. You are not meant to. As soon as Gray learns everything about Sasha, he's like, okay, these are your dragons. Here's how you deal with them. All right, now get the fuck out of the metaverse. Do not make me have to kill you, because I will. Gray's ready to be like, I'm not dealing with your shenaniganery. If I gotta kill you, I will. And you know what? I wanna kill you. Arx. Man, this is why we gotta shoot Arx in the face. Ugh. Like, gunshot, bang. Never stop, just go. I don't care how many. The fuck? It says Gren's here, but I'm not seeing Gren.
I'm right here.
What the fuck? You just joined. But okay, that's weird.
It'll be like that.
Man, I think I'm gonna be the first case of someone on the ship. No, wait, I'm gonna be the second case of someone on the ship trying to murder somebody else on the ship. Only this time it's gonna be intentional. So the first intentional case. Oh, there goes Cat. Wisp was unfortunate. I'm actively plotting murder, however, and by that I mean I'm just gonna walk up and shoot somebody in the face.
is it me or did the spawn box change?
Because Gray
Spawn box changed.
Gray wants to kill Arx. That's why.
Ah.
So I'm gonna take every opportunity I can. If it's on a mission, whoops, stab Arx. My bad. On a mission, whoops, bang, shoot Arx. My bad. I didn't mean to shoot you. You just happened to be in my way. Shotgun, back of the head.
I mean,
Just another for good
I'm
measure.
gonna expect this to be using, because we're going back to Viceroy again, Korean's gonna be actually wearing her Viceroy again fit, because she's not taking any repercussions anymore.
Fit. I need my combat model so I can threaten with the gun.
Funny enough.
Yeah.
The girl in the wheelchair actually, like, you already seen it. I have fully impacted an enemy and then went straight through into Oryx. I'm like, I'm not sorry you ran in the way.
Yeah. Only difference is I'm gonna be actively like, hey Oryx, bang. Hang on, wait, no, I can actually do this now. Where's my combat equipment range? Kasul? Yeah. Hey Oryx. There.
That's not a pistol sound.
No, it's not. I don't know where the actual audio is. If anyone knows where I can get the actual audio, I will change them.
You can splice it from YouTube.
I don't know how to do that. Do I look like I'm? Yes, it is. Do I look like I'm smart enough to know how to do that? Is no one else joining us? I thought we dragged Blake along.
It's Mr.
I don't know. Did you tell him?
Well, she was following me and Cosmo as I ran off.
Yeah,
So.
I think they were trying to do something. I don't know.
Sammy, are you
By the way, this is how it's going to sound because Teddy Ruxpin.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Sammy's
I want you to know this.
Oh, Sammy's chilling? Okay, cool.
You did not just say Teddy Ruxpin.
Yes.
Just to make things... Okay, just
you
to
are
make things
lucky I'm
easier,
streaming.
Can I have all you goobers hop in DMVC?
Oh, it's okay.
Real quick.
DMVC.
I'm gonna be pre-set up in the goddamn map.
Of course, sir. You're already in there with me.
Oh.
You're already in there with me.
When did I get in here? What the fuck?
I moved you in there. I moved you in there.
Grand, I'm gonna get set up
Streamer
where
mode
she
keeps
would
my
be.
stuff as silent.
Okay, cool.
I suppose, unless Karina... Is Karina and Angela just across the room, like, not looking at each other, arms crossed?
Like, I don't like you.
I don't like
Oh
you.
my god, you two. I'm starting to think the hate deed is actually gonna happen at this rate.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Oh no, wait, Cosmo's
damn it.
not here, so I don't have to say it. They're at this point, they're just gonna have hate sex, and we're just gonna have to avoid their house at this point.
I thought Cosmo was going with them.
No, Cosmo's not here. I can actively say it. You're the bear at the moment.
Oh, no, now yeah, I'm here.
Put all L-Corp knowledge into your head.
You could give that to, I don't know, Angela. It would overwhelm him. I mean, one single corporation, he doesn't really care about it. He's just more so like, oh, you know, my family is my priority kind of thing, or like, you know, where he comes from and shit. Cause I'm surprised.
I accidentally made an abnormality reference to Carmen as like pool of blood. It's just a bathtub full of blood.
Oh.
With a head coming out of it.
Bloodbath?
Bloodbath. Who put bloodbath in the bloodbath?
Yeah.
Bloodbath. Hey, you know this girl. It's Carmen. It's your best friend.
So yeah, that was Mr. Bear.
I'm literally just gonna tell Carmen skill issue. This is gonna be great.
Oh boy.
Mr. Bear,
Here's
and then
the
we have this
lion.
shit.
Mr. Lion.
Or well, no, it's
Holy
the
fuck.
Dorothy friend.
Calamity, I've just realized all of this shit with Cosmo, it's just turned Gray into a therapist. Like the most.
He is a doctor, right?
He is, but he's not a therapist. He's a physical doctor. He will stitch you up, patch you up. He will perform surgery and such. He's not a therapy doctor. Therapy is for people
who can. You
therapy
know,
is for people who. Yeah, therapy is for people who can't fix their own issues. Christ.
God.
Oh yeah, make sure you join DM Voice 2 or 4.
I'm in another VC right now.
Are you not in the?
No, I don't join the VCs. I'm with my girlfriend right now in the
You're
other
supposed
VC.
to join the VCs, you fool.
No.
Don't sound like an old man.
Yeah.
He's my friend. So.
I hate how.
Drake is set up. Let me turn on my voice changer. Okay, there we go. It's not echoing the void. Drake's all set up. Just to give you a note on what they're gonna be at. Once you walk through those big gates, the big like corridors of Mysticor, they'll be on the right side, close to the market. If you remember where that is. So.
And they have the mirror, right?
The mirror, I would say either they have the mirror. I say they have the mirror. So yeah.
Well.
Because Angela would. Yeah. Okay, don't go in yet, but are there any questions or anything I need to know? Add a character for my sake as a DM.
Not to my
not
knowledge.
just here in the interest of Mysticor. Because
What?
she recognized the name Clausel. So she might be searching through other areas of Mysticor as well later.
Just pencil, eraser,
She wants to understand why the Clausel name is known.
Paperclip.
Before the calamity.
I just again, did you not realize who my rogue hunter is?
No, I didn't.
Alrighty.
But I'm gonna be.
It's Oswald.
I'm gonna be causing
If
so
you
much
guys
issues
want to
with
head
Calamity.
in,
For
you
Cosmo.
can.
It's cool.
I will play the music for you as well.
It doesn't matter which spawn we go to.
Final Fantasy 14 music. No, 14, 16. Okay.
I need to. Okay, if we're playing serious music, hang on. What do I play serious about? You know what? We're gonna play Formed by Glaciers, because Kubi is great. And if you don't like Kubi, you are a goddamn disgrace. Anyway, let's go.
I'm just gonna be putting on the H Corp music, because you know.
For this one, you're not gonna take the main spawn. You're gonna take the NPC spawn.
You want to go first, seeing I'm fairly certain you're here before
So,
us.
you're gonna be playing the music?
Yeah, I got the music.
Sure.
It's okay.
I'm gonna regret doing this later.
I thought she'd be in further. Oh.
Maybe we just got here at the same time. Who knows?
We left a good hour after she did.
Did she get here on foot?
Oh no, I have waystones.
Ah, that's probably why then.
Hi, don't worry, we're here
Also,
for a
quick
completely
add a
different
character
reason.
note for y'all as well. The rocks and the symbol at the very top, those always have been there. They've just now been implemented for the update. So yeah.
I'm blind. Don't worry about
okay.
it.
Gotta get it.
red.
I hate
yellow,
that formed by glaciers is too happy for this. Hang on, wait a minute.
symbol. Most times it appears as red. Your connection to two arcanum still on? There she is. Oh?
Hey, don't look at me. I'm just gonna go ask questions to the man in the mirror.
On your right.
Because I know when other people are asking questions, I get ignored. You go have a chat. This homunculus goes here. Willing to run out of magic. Well, at least this one's gonna be a lot more better than the mob running through before.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they have their conversation.
Yes, but you didn't tell me at all, and you just left a note.
This is gonna be very
Tired
awkward.
of being everyone's fucking lab rat. Well, not lab rat, but being misinformed of things that should be in the research department.
Yeah, we're just
You're
gonna
gonna
go
get mad at me for that?
to mirror while they have their
Like that.
conversation.
Where is it specifically? Is it up propped up against the...
Fuck it, right here. Whatever, 'cause this is where Gren is.
Okay. Okay.
Knock knock is the... They can't be an asshole to you, not if I want to get my questions answered. Here's a good way to get your attention. I'm gonna speak in my slogan. Is High Mage Viren there?
As you say that, you see him sitting in his chair reading a book, and then he stands up and he walks up to the mirror, looking at you directly, Greywarden.
However, we did have one.
I believe you called.
Now.
Alright, look. I'm going to keep this honest and to the point. I know you don't trust us as we are outsiders, and I know we don't trust you either. For the sake of clear communication, however, I'd prefer if we do not lie to one another. I know your reasons for delving into dark magic, potentially, and it's not the reasons you've given the people who were given us when we collected your mirror beforehand. I am more than willing to be honest with you if you are more than willing to be honest with me. Would you say we have a deal on that end?
Okay, then that's on Because at the point of time
Your terms are agreeable.
but it's not as
Yes, I understand that. However, does things of his own accord.
And I suppose before we delve into stuff regarding you being stuck in this mirror, the more important things. Are you familiar with the current state of Icelogia?
Benefit later. He's done this before.
In terms of familiarity, I not know of what caused the calamity to happen. I have no idea of what caused it to happen. I just know I was there during the collapse and had to survive in my own ruins for the past 10 to 20 years.
I see, okay. Well, was never going to be as easy as finding out what caused everything in that end. You have any idea as to how to begin fixing things? I'll be honest, this isn't my world. And if it weren't for the children it seems I have adopted due to my own inability to leave people alone when they're in trouble, I wouldn't really care. But this world is important to them and thus is now important to me.
I don't know about him. I just know he's a shithead and he also gets the job done.
So, I'd like your help in fixing things at least one at a time. And in turn, I'll see about helping you with your own goal. As much as I do not like it.
And I grabbed the mirror. Because I don't trust in Azure.
What goal are you implying?
Yes, I understand the bit of locking it away.
Against my own wishes and desires, some of my co-workers have translated your diaries. Whether they're true or not, I'm not sure. So I'll run with the idea that it is true. If the reason in that diary is the actual reasons to why you've delved into black magic, everyone has their own choices they make. That being said, if you want that second chance, it's not gonna happen with the world as is. I sincerely doubt your choice to bring back someone will not work in the world's current state. I can give a somewhat rundown as to how the world is currently, but I'm not fully
But I will say your colleagues are very perceptive. But even if I wish to revive my daughter, even if the world was as whole as it was before the calamity, it would not be possible. I've looked at all of those books that you have all collected, of all dark magics, even all the books in the library of Mystical. No form of revival can bring her back. And I've come to terms with it. It's hard, but I know I must move on. I know she would want to come to...
Dude. The fuck?
That works. Obviously, by
holy shit, Flux.
I'm not allowed to step 5
Oh,
steps
take your
into the
time.
room.
Holy fuck, what the hell? What just happened?
Me orders that I'm not allowed in there at all. Or else I'll be punished.
Give me a moment.
Also, I like this. I basically, translated. I didn't even get to read them. I only translated.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment. I need to
I guess they did the rest.
restart my thing.
Which I'm not mad about.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? I didn't even crash. I don't know what happened to my VR chat, but it just died for some reason. That's like the weird thing, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ugh. Ah well. That happens. It's a shame, but... Ugh. Shenanigans are shenanigans. They happen. I just gotta load back in and then request off of Gren. Do I have Gren friended? I should. I think I do. God, I hope I do. I think I do. It's just the Gren, right? Luckily, my trackers are still active. Man. Ooh. Full body. Do-do-do. up to the water, camera, steadicam, social, coffee, calamity, countless Drake. Should be the Gren, the official Gren. Pressed invite, cool. Well, looks like I won't actually need to threaten him by at gunpoint. And here I thought I was gonna have to do that. Mysticore destroyed. I have no clue what just happened. The flux. I don't know why my headset decided to do. Oh no, not my headset. My VR chat. Everything was working, and then VR chat just bugged for some reason. It's like the weirdest thing too. It's fine though. Maybe I would be innocent where I don't convolute, just in all versions of the truth.
We do need all the help we can get.
Alright, I'm back. The flux hates me.
Oh. There you are.
Very much fine, my friend. And I do appreciate your colleagues' gratitude for help as much as you can.
You'll find some of
Apologize
the...
for this, Viren.
Oh.
Before you talk anymore, it's only fair we all speak truth, correct?
Say one more time, my friend.
Is it only fair that we both speak truth on both sides?
You have my
No
word.
lies. And I'm placing a zone of truth then. I have your word.
I'm not so sure if that'll work on Viren in there, but if it does...
Don't know. However,
Good.
you said you lived some sort of calamity, yes?
I survived during the calamity that fell upon my slowly. I retreated to my ancient ruins west of here and survived for 10 to 20 years until the Nocturne trapped me in this prison.
How? You say calamity. How long did it last for? Did it happen? How did it happen? Do you know?
It's really hard to decipher that in numbers. All I can reconcile is that the calamity came fast and it hit hard, and it's done numerous of damage, as you can see around you.
So it just hit instantly then. Like all at once.
I mean, makes sense, considering everyone's panic from what records we have found and such.
Did you get trapped before or after the calamity?
It was after the calamity.
How many years did you live in this little thing before you were trapped in the mirror?
That is the wrong person.
If you mean the ruins west of here, between 10 to 20. I don't know
Why
the
were my
exact
friends'
number.
heads in the ruins?
Friend, I don't recall them being recognizable to myself.
Well, their heads were in the ruins.
Friends.
About 3 out of 4 of them.
What was it I said?
You're not
If
telling
you
us
was-
the truth.
I was getting to that.
What? What was it we said? What was it I said?
We all know the aspect of life and death, I would assume, correct?
That was in the books of you taught in magic, correct?
Say one more time.
What was it I said again? Right.
It was in the lessons of your own magic, correct? What was it? Book 45?
I am never wrong.
You've done your reading.
Don't be a mage without it.
Very much so.
Careful on complimenting her. She really enjoys her compliments, and then she's gonna have an ego for the rest of the day. Look at her, she has a smug face too.
Fire mage. And
now the flux comes from me. Oh.
I would assume you're a mage of the Asherites. Am I not wrong?
Poor Calamity. Him too.
That is correct.
Sure.
But we will discuss on that on a later topic. Back to you, miss. As I said before, the aspect of life and death can be difficult. Both sides have a price to pay.
What the fuck is
When
lightning?
I found out my daughter died during the calamity, I was willing to do anything to get her back.
I mean, you could still probably bring her back,
And
but that's
take the
about
lives
it.
of those who couldn't defend themselves.
Stop spinning.
It is something I regret every single day, and I wish I could bring them back.
What'd you do with their bodies?
The bodies were used to try to cast a spell to bring my daughter back.
The bodies?
The heads I did not meet.
They have a weird, funny ass mark on their tongue.
That
A mark that's been
was... Go on.
A mark that's been replicating in books throughout your barrels of books that you had marked, while also paper as well.
Those are the symbols and the marks of the Noctuid. I was able to create a spell as a warning. So those that open said books will be greeted by the symbol itself or a high intense amount of blood, so that they don't dive into these spells like I did. Diving into darkness is something I wish no one to do.
Oh, that explains the
That's one
tub.
of our, people speak into it now. Right.
How many domains do you know?
As a high mage,
You're like asking a bunch of questions that we
and
don't
knowing my
need
knowledge
to be
of
asking.
magic, I would have to know all of them, in theory. Never visit them myself, but the domains do exist.
Don't worry, Calamity. The world's
The
a bite
domains
buzzing.
of the dragons, if that's what you're referring to.
Thanks. Third question.
What the
You know,
fuck?
Someone by the name Dragona.
Error
You know she's
crash.
dabbled in
Rip.
dark, right? Just
Damn it, Nvidia. Why
Had-
did you
had
crash?
that for a while.
How did you crash? What? Nvidia has kind of issues here. Driver data.
The names of the claw sounds you somehow know. How?
Ah, that makes more sense. Dragono Hassel, the one that bears the soul dragon Tsukuyomi. I don't dabble in their affairs. I just know of their existence.
How do you know about that? If you're trapped in there, you've been in there for how long now? How do you know about the classical sounds? Or us?
I don't know you as a, I guess, family, but the only one that I do know by name is Dragono. For she has dabbled in dark magic for the longest. She ignored my warnings, and there was nothing I could do to change her mind.
Surprisingly, she's a lot stronger and a lot more capable than a lot of other people.
She is unfortunately
Maybe
as
she-
stubborn, however.
That's the probably downside of dark magic, being a stubborn asshole.
I just thought
However,
she was a
might
hard-head
be able-
person.
That's just a given for her. However, she might be able to do something about your little situation if you really want that.
Well, that's the problem, my friend. I may have trapped what seems to be in a mirror, but I only said that out of panic. For where I'm actually is an inescapable prison, trapped by the Noctuigli, crafted by them, and tossed into the ocean.
So you're in the ocean.
Oh, great. So they're my brother and sisters. Great.
You sure you're not just stuck in a separate dimension where the mirrors just happens to be a one-way or a window to see into it? Seems a lot more secure than just locking you up and then throwing you into the ocean.
Well, you also have to remember, the world is in chaos. Who in their right mind would search the ocean if the world's in chaos and calamity?
No one in their right mind. In fact, if some people would let me map the whole world...
Greywarden, map.
Am I actually going to be
job.
allowed to do this? Fucking finally! I still have questions for this one, though, so I'm doing it later.
Do it after 10 hours, please. I'm gonna need you with some moving of objects around here.
Oh, lovely. Well, at least I get to run across the world and finally map the damn place out so we know where we're going.
With that being said, Dragona can at least track you. Knowing this is dark magic, she can probably do more of tracking and finding out where your exact location is or the rough area. Barring that, you're gonna need to give up something. Dark magic comes at a price. Your
I'm well
books are
aware.
gonna go. So, it will be a pain in the ass to get her here, and to bargain with her to do so. She's gonna need something in exchange. That's where our research team and you come in. We need to find something for her to get her ass over here. It's not gonna be easy from what I know. I'm only having connections with either the dragon or Pandemonium.
Go, Liz.
At the current moment. She has not been responsive to my calls.
That was the bat's feeling terrible and doesn't want to talk to you people.
So,
for any reason.
I can only guess where she is.
And
the dragon and Pandemonium.
what exactly do you want to use to bring the bat here exactly?
I don't know, anything. Weapons, money, safety. God knows.
Let me ask you this question to
See
try
what I have to deal with?
help you.
Now you
For
know.
those who know Miss Dragono, what do you think is the most valuable to her?
Her family, for one. No matter how much she says she hates them or how annoyed and irritated she gets with them, she will go and help them if she can.
That and the pants of your new child she's taking care of too.
Oh yeah, the little birdie. That was fun. I had to lie out my ass to save that one's life. Ugh.
However, I don't think it's just Dragona we need. You have most information about Vasslokia before it
Calamity,
fell.
come back.
You
Come
have
back.
most information we've had in the breakthrough we haven't even got to yet. And how long since we've actually visited this place?
There isn't
You
really
know they're
much
not
info to get
Saloon,
outside of
correct?
the library. Ugh.
Is there any other Arcanum you know of? Other than Carstolos and Eldion?
The Arcanums I tried studying, but it was a risk of my own life. Azure tried to kill me by draining my mana completely dry. Carcelis wanted my blood for a ritual. Noctuigne wants to keep me as a vessel.
Noctua.
Excuse me, I guess.
So he's using her body for someplace else.
God damn it. Don't you dare. Don't you
An
dare.
arcanum. It's a whole entire world of magic on its own. To put it in perspective,
God.
Those magic symbols in those books, they may have been there once before, but they were gone.
Are you kidding me? Why am I crashing like this? I was fine on the wings, but the fucking... So I'm fine on the wings, but the goddamn, Good. So I'm fine on the wings, but in Mysticore I'm not? What is happening? Is it a... It's not a headset issue. It's gotta be a VR chat issue, and I don't know why. I'm getting angry at this now. And I'm very upset about it. This has angered me deeply because I want to stop freaking crashing. I'm not even crashing. It's something happening to VR chat in particular. Is it an update? The fact that it hasn't happened to Drake, Gren, or Cat yet is weird. So why is it happening to me? Is it because of NVIDIA? I mean, if it is, I'll close NVIDIA. Exit the NVIDIA app. Close that. Social. The official Gren. Request invite. Calibrate full body. Man. I am kinda salty at this. Because this really shouldn't be going on, but it is. And it's upsetting me that it is. Okay, whatever. NPC. NPC. I think I just broke my, stuff trying to close NVIDIA. Well, it looks like the stream's still going, but, nothing else is working. My attempt to close it may have bricked my tabs. It's a shame, but it happens. Spinning.
But in a safe way.
Arcane. We hear that before. In Mystical.
I don't know anything about arcane magic. That's all up to the other researchers. I haven't
But
stepped foot into that library.
arcane magic, I don't dabble myself in, for I consider myself a master. Then I started diving in the depths of dark magic. Magic that dabbles with the mind, the body, soul, everything in
Do
between.
you know if the other high mages learned the rest of the Prestogia alive yet? No.
All of them have been deceased or passed away due to the calamity.
How about its people, the residents of the land, at least here? Or is everyone just gone?
The last time I came here on my own, the city was barren, barren as the desert.
The one place that we can take this little magical mirror thing is in the library. Library harbors people.
I'm not sure
To my
how well
knowledge,
the
they've been-
librarians would feel about Viren.
I don't know either.
The librarian spirit should know me by my stature, along with my class. For I am the High Mage, I have studied nearly every book in the Mystical Library.
Yeah, but there's one thing. My observation, if it is correct by any means, they don't like Arcanums.
They don't.
They gave us your fucking book, or the book in general sense, and said it was free. They never do that. The library never does that. That's why I'm
They're just...
concerned.
The librarians are what you could consider programmed spirits. They have a task, they follow it, and if anything breaks those precautions, they follow the emergency protocol. Hence, the one of them being get rid of the book with the not weakening magic
So I'm
circle.
probably just gonna have to like flat out close or
Sorry.
shut down my PC to end stream. That's gonna
Right.
suck.
Wait,
I wanted to stream.
wait. You said they use the symbols of those Arcanum.
You still are.
Huh? No, I know. That stuff is... Don't mind me.
One thing I did before getting myself
I wanted to
trapped in the
stream
ancient
LobCorp
ruins
after
to
this. I wanted to stream the goddamn
is
Tiffer
this
suppression if I was there.
magic circle
Whatever, it's
hid to me
fine. I could just
in a
end after
vision.
this. Whatever. I still
I
have
drew it on one of the
my
books.
other thing I have to upload to YouTube.
That's what I needed and left.
That doesn't just work that way. That means the Arcanum existed before the Calamity. There had been a symbol, a concept. When the Calamity hits, those magic symbols. Calamity does things, emotions, memories.
Coming back. Speaking of Calamity, is he coming back?
What?
No, he's still not.
God, the Arcanum
Christoph.
is a collective of Istokia's memories and emotions. Even its magic.
What a shame.
That makes sense. Think about it. No.
Broke my
Think about it.
computer trying
Not alone. Being in magical books, certain things are not letting you dive into it can be placed onto it as a warning. But it's not done a thing to mock anybody, has not caused disturbance. It's holding their body as a vessel. Because of magic. Why would they do that?
God damn it! It
Disturbance.
happened again.
Yeah. Other things.
Again?
Those
They're
comment-
all assholes. They all play their own
But
little
why?
games, their own little tricks.
But why would they? Where did they get the concept from?
God damn it, man. Ugh. I'm like trying to... I'm like trying to pay attention and be a part of this. It's hard. Also, I fixed my thing. It's hard when they fucking VR chat keeps having this issue. I don't know if it's because of Nvidia or not. I've closed Nvidia. This is the Nvidia thing. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. It might not. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be deeply upset personally, cause it has to be Mysticore in particular. There's something about the Mysticore world that is causing me to flat out crash every time. I don't know what it is. There's something about that world in particular. Because this was not happening on the Azure Wings. At all. That I know. This was not happening on the Azure Wings. I'm so fucking upset, too. Because this whole thing was my bit. Like, I wanted to come here, be like, hey, I know you're bullshit. Now listen, if you're honest with me, I'll be honest with you. How do we go about trying to fix the world? It's like I've been here before and son of a fucking... It is something about this world in particular that is causing it to happen. I don't know what. Okay, there is something about this world in particular that is causing the flux to hit me like that. I don't know what. I was fine on the wings. Something happening here. Okay, well...
It's based off the concept of what they are.
It's the world. It's alive. The VR chat did a funny update and broke a lot of things.
It breaks everything. They need the energy to keep doing what they need to do.
I mean, they're probably taking the energy from all the dead.
That wouldn't be necessary, for there's an arcanum of undead, Skragoris.
My instant nickname for that was Scourge.
I know that name too well.
But
Scourge, got it.
Sorry to interrupt, but it might be the resources placed down the ore.
In a container.
When did this turn into a history
It's
lesson?
changed to this metal iron/gold hybrid. That's not native.
Probably due to the influx of unbalanced magic in the calamity, so things have changed.
Here's like I've been here before.
But think of it this way. The Arcanums all do one thing in common. They take what they need and they discard what they don't. Or they ignore. If you've noticed, obviously there is a hard light barrier around Mystical. And I thank Itane for that. For Itane is the representation of the Arcanum Zeosha. Each Arcanum represents something based on what they do. For example, how much do you know about Eldion?
We don't. Sadly, we barely know much of any Arcanum at all. We're still trying to understand any of them. Carcelis keeps attacking us. Eldion appears in certain areas, but we don't know much of them at all. Into history, nothing. Once we do, it's like they attack us and then fade. There's nothing for us to information out of it.
That's where I say you're wrong. In every attack, information is revealed. Why do you think Carcelis would attack you at certain points at certain times? To give you the short answer, tactics.
Oh, did it happen to Greg?
And where is tactics mainly used? Let's almost get me. Anyways, and where is tactics mainly used?
Tactics are used in combat most times.
Correct. And this Arcanum always attacks. They always seem like they're fighting. They always seem like they're striving for a goal. So if you take tactics, combat, and a goal in mind, there's only one outcome that comes to what they represent.
Carcelis the carry on of combat.
Close. They're the Arcanum of War. Many wars have been fought in Vyslogia. They represent all those aspects of war. Magic and non-magic.
Cosmo, come back to us.
That makes sense.
Don't leave me alone here, man.
Eldion was more of a mechanistic-like one, more of a construct.
Oh, then I'm not gonna be happy about that thing over there I just placed.
Is it more like... Eldion's more of an artifact? Was it artificer?
Artificial. Artificer, artificer, it doesn't matter how you pronounce it, same damn thing. God damn it.
As long as you're in this area, no Arcanums can attack.
It is.
Nothing
You're fucking kidding me.
Alright. Well, that radio tower will stay there.
Very well.
If we get radio signals in here, well, congratulations. I can speak to the outside world. If not, well, I'm doing my fucking research here and no one can stop me.
They both are.
I'd prefer if the two of you
Not
didn't do
basically
your
the concept
research.
of basically probably magic then, correct?
The Nocturne is more of a special case of its representation. For what I've understood in my past recollection with this Arcanum.
I am incredibly angry that this is constantly happening. Damn it, VR chat. Look at what you've done. The fact that this is constantly happening, but those two are fine? Ugh. Did they update? I hope they didn't. Because that would explain it, but I'm not dropping down a version. That requires work that I don't have time for, my guy. I'm in suffering. Ugh. I need to really just step in and be like, okay, cool, I'm happy you're all having your little history and history lesson and exposition and all that, but hey, we also have a world to fix. Did you all hey, we have a world to fix too. Is it an issue with my, actual world settings? Hang on. Graphics. I'll drop that down to medium for now. Ugh. I'm getting upset at the fact that I keep crashing. I don't know what's happening. Did I do Gren? I think I did. Ooh. I think. Request, invite. Yeah, there we go. Cool. The official Gren. Yeah, cool. I'm so... Why do I keep... This is some shenanigans that is happening that deeply upsets me. Especially because this whole bit is only happening because I wanted to ask the man in the mirror questions. And it was going so well, and then I crashed. And then, like I told Cosmo, when other people ask questions, I get ignored. And I could interrupt them, I don't want to. Because that makes me an asshole. And I don't want to do that, even though I am an asshole. I came here to be like, hey, cool story, help us fix the world, that's it. The fuck? What the fuck? fuck is happening? This world is falling apart. Drake, this world is fucking
I
falling
know, I
apart.
saw you fucking zoom over here, I was like, oh.
The ground rose like it was a fucking wave, man. I'm getting deeply, like, upset and concerned at
I
this.
hear you over stream. I'm sorry.
Dude,
Friend's gonna optimize it.
Keep crashing and I don't know why. I'm blaming VR chat. I don't even think it's the map. I just think it's VR chat.
You can ask me questions. I'm probably gonna go back.
It happened again. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I saw you fucking dash over here.
I'm not dashing. I don't have.
Are you in your combat?
No, this is
Switch
my.
it here.
This is my social model.
Okay,
The
let's
only
quickly run over there then. Let's see what happens. Just in case.
What the fuck?
When he was dabbling in the flumes of blood magic.
I'm just gonna sit over here. But fucking why? Why is this happening? Okay, this is actually more amusing than angering. What the fuck? Okay,
I don't know.
because you're not seeing.
I saw you fucking sit down and I'm like, whoa.
Okay, wait, the fuck? What is that? What is that?
What?
You can't see it, can you? Okay, there's like.
Oh, that's Geostar shit.
No. Are you not seeing the mountain texture that's moving? Okay.
Is it on your screen?
It is. Every so often I'm seeing like, I'm not joking. I think there's like a physical thing that's moving that shouldn't be. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, you can see it. You might be able to see it on my stream. What the fuck is that?
Oh, are you talking about the light thing that's on top of it?
No.
Or
Hang on, I'm looking at my stream because I might be able to see it on stream.
You might be,
you
might
can
need
see
to
it on my
clip
stream. You can see it on my stream too. Yeah, it just happened on stream. Oh my gosh.
Okay, clip
what
it.
the fuck? Oh. What?
Okay.
What is happening here? What is happening?
I don't.
Fuck.
I don't know, but you might need to clip it and send that to Gran when you have a second, so he knows can find out where the problem is coming from.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You wanna play this? I'm just like trying to find the exact spot. Okay, so I'm sitting here. Yeah, you can barely see it in the background. I'm looking for specific. Yeah, okay, this works. Cool. We'll call it World Broke.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And just
frames. Hello.
Send that to Gran of where it is. Yeah.
Man.
I'm running 70. What the fuck?
What
is going on with you? Does the world just not like you and getting knowledge?
Fucking, I don't know. Why me in particular? That's like part of the thing that's upsetting me is like, you guys are perfectly fine. I'm sitting at 10 frames. Ooh. Oh. It shot me over there again. The mountains came back. Oh. Oh god.
Don't worry.
I think it's because I have my overlay open that my frames are dropping. Okay.
But I have everything I'm recording. I'll just say Angela has a little tiny camera right here, microphone. So you can watch it back if you really want to.
That's the problem though, Drake. I literally was coming here like, okay, you, man in the mirror, you're a high mage? Cool. Here's how this is gonna go. These idiots are important to me. Normally, I would not give a fuck about Vice Logia. However, because they're important to me and this is important to them, this is now important to me. I can't even explain my fucking intentions. What is happening? It's literally a case of, I wanted to come here, go to Magic Man in the Mirror, like, okay, this is the situation of Vice Logia. These idiots want this world fixed. Help me fix this issue. Help me fix this world for my idiots.
Yeah. I think that's why I said I'll give you like 10 hours so you can actually explain.
No.
It's happening again. Okay, I think they're coming over here now to see what's going on. Where's Gren? I have Gren somewhere in my Discord. I'm sending the clip to Gren so Gren can see it.
I'm sorry.
Message. Okay, there, you can see the world broke, Gren. I don't know what this is or why it's happening to me and me alone. I am in. It's happened again! It's happened again! Someone help, the world hates me. It is fucking mountains that is sending me flying now. This is better than crashing, I'll be honest with you. However...
Okay, question then. Did you click on main PC spawn?
I
then
did. That
MP?
might be the issue, isn't it?
That was the issue.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked on it. Then I respawned realizing, I'm like, wait, no, stupid idiot. You have to go to... Okay. I haven't crashed, though. That's good news.
That is good news.
That is good news.
However, I game flung.
But, we finished the scene. So,
damn
you
it.
guys gained a lot of knowledge. Congratulations.
Well, Gray wants to get more knowledge out of you.
Fuck!
No, Gren.
Listen, Karina has made one friend, and his
Gray was
name
like
is
literally
Ian.
explaining his whole like thing. Is like, these are my kids. They're my idiots. I don't give a fuck about Visalia. However, this is important to them, thus it's important to me. Help me fix this place. That's it.
Because she
Cool.
doesn't
You're
think
gonna
it's
help?
fair for him to be
Okay.
in the darkness.
How do we go about fixing this?
It's kind
This
of
is
the
what I'm
same
focusing on
theory
now.
of
You
what
know, the
Dragona and
waters,
Karina
the
have
whole
been
it's
alone for
absorbing
how
life
long.
energy and
He's
shit,
been there
and then
for
move
80
on from there.
years, mourning after his daughter.
But it. Stuck in the fucking wall.
She's really not. She's really not.
She's just misunderstood.
Okay, you know what?
She's super misunderstood.
No, I haven't crashed yet, so this is more. This is preferable.
We can go to a different map.
I'm going to cry. This map does not like me. I hope you two had a good couples moment, by the way, and actually talked and sorted things out, so I don't have to pull out the chairs and tell you to yell at each other.
The thing is, because of things being actually sorted out here, Karina might be staying here for a little bit with Angela.
That's
It's the
perfectly
entire
fine,
bit
just don't
of-
get yourselves killed. And don't make me a
However,
grandfather.
However,
We're going here.
Karina's gonna be definitely moving around the entire place.
This works. God damn it. So, the main PC spawn is broken because it causes that, but that fixes the crashing? Christ. I'm like, what the is it based on the play? It's hilarious. Is it based on the player? Is that it? Is that how it's set?
So how it's set up is that there's basically two maps in there because you have the actual Azure wings moving with a moving ground and then the actual castle. But knowing what's happening in the future, I'm probably just gonna get rid of it and just make the castle the main spawn, but just have the Azure wings floating overhead.
I mean, you can still have them separated.
Honestly,
It'd just be like
I have
a
a
sort
really
of.
good idea. I might want to throw out the DMs, but I know a lot of them may not want to do it. Of a Visalia session, or they're just in Mystical.
Well, I just gotta optimize the map.
I gotta
I do plan on removing that what's it called?
I've been broken by that shit.
The actual moving
Goodbye,
part
stream.
of the Mystical.